It's time for Thunderbolt football. Let's get ready for kickoff.
Good evening and welcome to John Barbose Stadium at Wheaton Field, where tonight a WJFL American Division matchup. The St. Augustine Prep comes to John Barbose Stadium to play the Millville Thunderbolts. Good evening, everybody. I'm Rich Van Noord, soon to be joined by Tony Trongone. And this is going to be a crucial game for the Thunderbolts tonight. The Thunderbolts, if they can win this game, would assure themselves 2 home games in the upcoming playoffs. A loss here puts that in jeopardy, but looks like they definitely will have 1 playoff game. The Prep, meanwhile, looking to accumulate power points as they go into the Parochial A playoffs 2 weeks from tonight. Millville 3-4 on the season. The Prep is 6-1. We'll send it down at the field now. Ariel Melendez with a special guest.
Thank you, Rich. Ariel Melendez here, down on the field with Hermit's assistant head coach, Darnell Laws. Appreciate you filling in for Coach Lancetta. So it's obviously been a successful season. It seems like it's always a successful season for this program. Your only loss coming to Winslow, another tough team. Just where do you guys feel this team is at heading into the last couple games in playoffs?
I think we're at a pretty good spot. Guys are playing well, playing tough, battling through some injuries, but overall we're healthy. And I think we just come out and play our game, we'll do all right.
And just looking at the stats, it seems like this team really relies on the running game a lot. And there's one name in particular that, pretty much takes up the majority of this offensive team stats. And you knew it before I even asked you earlier, is Roman Coney. So what can you tell me about him and why you guys are so trustworthy in him to just, for lack of a better word, carry the load?
Special player, great speed, athleticism, great balance, contact balance. He does a great job. He kind of sat behind Julian Turney for a couple years, but now it's kind of his time to be the number 1 running back. So we lean on the run game heavily here at the Prep, so he's doing a good job.
And a lot of these games, obviously season by season, everything changes, but it seems like for the majority of the time, every game between Millville and the Prep, it's a 1-score game. Why do you kind of think that is, and what do you guys have to do without getting too much into your game plan to make sure you're the ones on top of that score?
I think we just got to execute. At the end of the day, execute, keep penalties at a minimum. It's always a close game. These guys are a tough team, athletic, and they're well coached as well. So we just have to do what we have to do, game plan-wise, run the ball, and kind of stick to our game plan.
All right, thank you, Coach Laws. Again, that's assistant head coach of the Prep, Darnell Laws. Ariel Melendez here. We'll be back with plenty more action as the St. Augustine Hermits come into Millville to try to keep their winning streak going. Stay with us here on Quinn Broadcasting.
Family-owned, service-oriented. Since 1960, Allen Associates has been a leader in insurance and financial services. We provide insurance services to roughly 300 groups, ranging from 2 to several thousand lives in the private and public sectors. With more than 60 years of experience and a staff of highly trained and dedicated professionals, Allen Associates is noted for its ability to build strong, long-term relationships with our clients and the communities we serve.
Allen Associates is the place to see. One-stop service, the best that can be. Whether finance, insurance, health, or medical, Allen Associates will make life so practical.
Call Allen Associates today at 856-692-2250. Allen Associates, your complete health and financial services in Vineland, New Jersey.
And now, back to the game.
Back here at John Barbose Stadium here at Wheaton Field, Ariel Melendez here. Pleasure, as always, to be joined by Coach Ayala, head coach of the Millville Thunderbolts. We've talked a lot, obviously, throughout the year about the effort of this team. It's never been a problem. It's never been a question of the effort that you get from this team, but you weren't getting the results. Now that you guys have back-to-back wins and a really good offensive showing, does it all kind of make it, I don't know if I want to say worth it, that you guys are finally getting the results with the effort on top of it?
Yeah, of course. We're just went through the adversity in the beginning of the season. But, we're young and our guys are finding their stride. We're kind of putting it all together. And, just to see them, have the success they did last week was great. And now we just want to keep carrying it over.
And as you get to the end of the regular season here with this game against the Hermits, you guys obviously have that 2-game win streak, looking to make it 3. What have you liked from this group now that they are getting the results? And I'm sure as any coach will say, something you maybe want to work on as you get to the playoffs?
I just like they keep working. They come every day. They're getting better. We had a great week of practice, and their minds are in the right place. They know what's at stake today, and they know what we're going into next week. So the goal is just, week by week, just to stack those weeks and, keep playing OBG football.
And I talked to Coach Loss, assistant coach of the Hermits over there. I'll ask you the same question. It seems like even though every season is different, a lot of games between these two teams come down to one-score games. Kind of why do you think that is between these two teams? And not to get into your game plan, what do you think you guys have to do to be the ones on top of that score?
Well, first we got to execute in every phase. We got to play clean football, can't turn the ball over. That's a well-disciplined team. They're a good football team, but they're close. It's a rival, and we played them, and we have good history. We compete well against them. They compete well against us, and it's a tough football game. It's going to be a battle tonight.
All right, thank you, Coach Ayala. Again, that's Millville head coach, Coach Ayala, as the Thunderbolts look to make it 3 straight and knock the Hermits off of their 3-game win streak. We'll be back here at John Barbose Stadium for plenty more football. Stay with us.
See the coin flip at midfield as the Bolts and Hermits prepare for this game. Looks like the Hermits have won the toss. And I can't see what the referee is signaling. I think they're going to defer, I believe. So Millville will start off the game on offense. Glad you can join us on QBC TV 22, also Facebook and Instagram, and also YouTube on the Millville Thunderbolt channel. Just about set for action here. There is a slight wind blowing, about a 5 to 10 mile an hour breeze. And that breeze is going from your left to right as you're looking at the field. So Millville enters the field 3-4 on the season, but on a 2-game winning streak. They shut out Delsey at Delsey, and then last week took care of Cherokee 55-28. Meanwhile, the Prep 6-1 on the season, with their only loss coming to Winslow. They lost 19-6 to Winslow. It's a very good defense by the Hermits. Millville is going to have to be up to the task on offense to be able to penetrate this very, very good defense by St. Augustine. St. Augustine last week coming off a win over Rancocas Valley, 28-14. Rancocas Valley's lost their last 4 games after starting off on fire at 4-4. We're just about set for the national anthem. We'll take a break and defer to the Millville Thunderbolt marching band. Millville marching band with their rendition of the national anthem. St. Augustine 6-1 on the season, looking for power points in parochial A. Right now they're the number 6 seed. Now on the parochial side for the playoffs, it's a they have one more week of regular season. Meanwhile, the public schools will go ahead and start the playoffs next week. And win or lose, it's expected that Millville will host a first-round game here. If they win this game, it's quite possible that Millville will host a second-round game here as well. So an additional home game is on the line for the Thunderbolts. Right now, everybody's trying to chase Winslow in the South. And Winslow is going to definitely be the team to beat all the way through Group 4 as Winslow is going to seek to have back-to-back state championships, and they've got a good chance to do that. So the prep will kick off. Millville will start with the football. And Luke Tanzola will kick it off for the prep. Back deep is Holly and Saunders waiting for Tanzola's kick. And here's the kick. It's a short end-over-ender. It's going to be taken by Saunders at the 15. He's going to try to pick his way through traffic, and he gets up over the 20, but not much farther than that. And that's where the Thunderbolts will have it 1st and 10. Millville needs to play a clean game today against a team like the Prep, who is very tough, very physical, led on that defensive line by Damari Simeon, a defensive tackle, 6'4", 280. So Millville will have their hands full with that defensive line. O'Connor and Holly in the backfield. Now they're going to flank out Holly into a slot to the near side. Empty backfield. O'Connor back to pass, looks. Has a man, and it's just overthrown. Had Saunders at about the 45, but the ball's just out of his reach, incomplete. Good news there for Millville is that there was time to throw, and Millville was providing time for O'Connor to get rid of the football. So if Millville's line can hold up against that defensive line of St. Augustine, they might have some success tonight. 2nd and 10 from the 23-yard line. Millville's going to empty the backfield again. O'Connor straight drop back. He's flushed out of the pocket. He's got plenty of room. And he's going to get over the 30-yard line, sliding at about the 32. They'll mark the ball there. It's a 9-yard gain by O'Connor, and it's going to be a 3rd down and 1. So Millville has a 3rd down and 1 at their own 32-yard line. They will have 2 running backs in the backfield, 2 wides to the near side. O'Connor calling out signals. He's going to hand it off, and getting nowhere is Aiden Dawkins. They tried to go cross action, and he lost a yard back to the 31, and Millville will have to punt. DJ Lewis is back for the Hermits, standing at his own 38-yard line. Waiting for the punt from Jones. And there's the kick. It's a high, lazy kick. Taken at the 37 and tackled immediately. Is Lewis, and the Prep will take over 1st and 10. Good play there by Parion McCoy. Mark the ball at the 36-yard line. That's where the Prep will have it 1st and 10. They'll come out. Ryan Storr is the quarterback. for the Prep. And in the backfield is Roman Coney. And Roman Coney is averaging about 170 yards a game. It's going to be power, and then Store's going to take it and get nothing. It's going to bring up a 2nd down and 10. Millville needs to be disciplined. Prep loves to run power with that big offensive line. But Coney is definitely their featured back as they go to a run-heavy attack. Lewis and Clark to the near side. Does that sound familiar? It's going to be Coney. Straight ahead, he's going to get 3 yards to the 39-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 7. Third down and 7 for the Prep at their own 39-yard line. Store in shotgun. Straight drop back. Looks to throw. He throws the ball and it's incomplete. And the Prep will have to punt. So Millville, after they had a 3 and out, their defense returns the favor and the Prep goes 3 and out. So the Hermits will have to punt. And Tanzola is also the punter. Saunders is back for Millville, trying to catch the other one for the Thunderbolts. Snap is handled, and the punt's going to go to the far sideline and be out of bounds. And Millville will have the ball at their own 35-yard line to start this drive with 8:43 left in the first quarter. .843 left in the first quarter as Millville takes over for their second possession. So Dawkins is going to be the running back in this formation as Millville goes 2 wides to each side. O'Connor in shotgun. Now they motion Devontae Smith. They're going to throw the slip screen to Holly. Holly is going to get over the 35, over the 40 to about the 42. It's going to be a gain of 7, 2nd down and 3. Second down, 3 as Millville goes tempo. Handoff. Dawkins goes nowhere, and there's that man, Damari Simeon, 6'4", 280, denies, and Dawkins loses 2 more. So it's going to be a 3rd down and 5 from the 40-yard line. Millville's guards are going to have to win some of these battles because right now, the first 2 running plays for Dawkins, they have been badly beaten to the block. 3rd down and 5. And now Millville moves. They make it more difficult for themselves. It's now going to be 3rd and 10. So the ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. It's going to be 3rd down and 10 for the Thunderbolts. Trips to the far side, 2 wides to the near side as Millville goes empty backfield. Prep shows 5-man rush. They bring it. They're going to bring a screen. It's going to go to Saunders. Saunders is going to have the first down on a great call. Great call by Millville. That's going to be a gain of 13 and a first down to Saunders. First and 10 from the Millville 48-yard line. Again, they're going to go empty backfield. Prep showing a five-man rush. O'Connor back to pass. Over the middle, wide open. He's got a man. And I believe that's Saunders again. It is. 13 more yards to Saunders. And a first down.
Yeah, really nice job there. Also, hi, Rich. We're going to help you out a little bit so you don't have to talk the whole game. Really nice recognition here by O'Connor. It gets Saunders wide open, and I'm telling you, if Saunders doesn't kind of slip right there, you might have a couple more after that.
Right now, Saunders is stepping up because the Hermits are focusing on Reggie Holly. O'Connor in shotgun with Dawkins to his right. Straight drop back O'Connor. He's going to flare it out. It's going to be Dawkins. 35 down to the 34-yard line. It's a nice play nice play call. Not a lot of yards. You got 5 yards, but you're getting Dawkins outside in space where you need him.
Yeah, and it's perfect. It's a different way to get Dawkins involved when the run game hasn't really worked. You get him out, you get him in open space and watch him fly.
So it brings up a 2nd and 5 at the 34-yard line. Again, Millville empties the backfield with trips to the near side. 4-man line, 4-man rush for the Prep. They bring it. Man wide open at the sticks. And that's Devontae Smith at the 27-yard line. That's going to be a 7-yard gain. And a first down for Millville at the 27 of the Prep. O'Connor drops back, throws a slip screen to Jackson, through his hands, incomplete.
Yeah, these last couple throws, it looks like Millville's trying to get their receivers kind of in wide open space and let them run with the play in front of them. And it's worked for the most part, that one, again, just going through Jackson's hands.
And talking with Coach Lou before the game, looks like they found something in their film study against the Prep that they find some holes there, and I think they're going to start exploiting it. They've already have with this short passing game. 2nd and 10 from the 27. O'Connor straight drop back, 5-man rush, man wide open. That's Reggie Holly. Touchdown, Millville.
And another wide open receiver. Whatever Millville saw in that study, they are exploiting it to a T. Seems like every single throw that O'Connor has made, his wide receiver has just been completely open.
So Powers will come on for the extra point.
And you watch this real quick. I don't know how you leave anybody wide open, but how do you leave Reggie Holly that wide open? There is nobody around him.
The kick is up and it is good. 5:25 left, first quarter. 7-0 Millville. Back after this timeout.
Hello, I'm John Capizzola.
And I'm Yolanda Garcia-Balicki, and together we're running for Cumberland County Board of Commissioners, and I'm asking for your vote to restore progress to Cumberland County.
For too many years, our Republican-led Commissioners Board has failed our county. They've come up short with a jail resolution. They've also fumbled the opportunity for a county broadband initiative. They've left millions of dollars of federal grant money on the table. Now, our cities and our townships are left to negotiate for themselves.
They've driven away experienced employees and replaced them with friends and families. And while they claim to hold the line on taxes, we know they have spent our county surplus, which will ultimately lead to a painful tax increase in the future.
It's time to bring back stability, opportunity, and integrity here in Cumberland County. Vote for yours truly, John Capizzola, and my awesome running mate, Yolanda Garcia-Balecki, for Cumberland County Commissioner.
Vote column A. Let's protect our future by restoring progress to Cumberland County.
Paid for by Capizzola and Garcia-Balecki for Commissioner.
At Mintz Insurance, we're
Millville getting ready to kick off. Shepard. Short but high. Taken by Lewis. Check that. Yeah, I believe it was. Sorry about that. It was the other of the exploring crew. It was Clark. So the Prep has the ball at their own 32-yard line. So Ariel Melendez with me. Thanks for joining us. Look, Millville I said earlier, Millville has to win. When it comes to pass blocking, they are winning. Not so much on the run game, but as long as they can move that ball in short spurts, Millville can have some success.
And it's a good job, too, by, Ayala and the group to realize that the run game isn't going right now.
And Coney straight ahead, and he's going to get 3 to the 35-yard line. It's going to bring up a 2nd down and 7. So the Prep they're not blowing anyone away. They beat Mainland by 10 at Mainland because their defense is so good. But they only scored 17 points on the Mustangs, and they only scored 27 on a very bad Lenape team. And Coney,
there was a lot of confusion.
Storr was trying to hand it to him and then keep it because I guess he saw the end crashing down and wanted to keep it, but Coney took it from him. By that time, Millville sniffed it out right here.
Yeah, you'll see kind of the tail end there, and it ends up running into his own player as well as center's trying to block it. That was just a lot of miscommunication or I want the football. No, you take the football.
So it brings up a 3rd down and 8. So the Prep goes 1 to the far side. They go double wide to the near side. And now Storr back to pass. He's got a man over the middle, and he's cut short of the 1st down, a yard short. And that's Helfenstein, the tight end.
Really nice tackle there by Helfenstein. Kind of got him in space right there and didn't let him get that extra step. At 4th and 1, we'll see what the Hermits decide.
4th down and 1, and it looks like the Prep, they're going to go for it. You know what? If I'm Millville, I get my anger up here. This is a little disrespect, being your own territory early in the game, 4th and 1. So Millville, we'll see what happens here, but it's going to be 4th down and 1. Straight ahead handoff, and into space is Robinson. He's being chased from behind, and he is in for the touchdown. So Robinson from 59 yards, and now it's a 7-6 game.
I'll tell you, that one fooled me real good, and I think it fooled Millville a little bit. We kind of expected maybe that one to go to their star running back. Maybe that's exactly what Millville thought. We'll take a look here real quick as they get ready for the extra point. Yeah, I think, they just missed him. He got through the tackle and he was gone.
And the extra point is up, and it is good by Tanzola. 3:06 left, 1st quarter. We're tied at 7. Back after this timeout.
at Mintz Insurance. We're proud to have been serving our customers for nearly 80 years, offering 30 different insurance products for your auto, home, and business. And to help ensure that you're getting the best rates possible, we give you up to 3 quotes for every policy, so you can choose what's right for you. At Mintz, we're part of the community. Local representatives, supporting events, and proud of it. It's part of who we are. Mintz Insurance. Call today and find out how we can help you save on insurance, or visit us at mintzinsurance.com.
It's time for Thunderbolt football. Let's get ready for kickoff.
Ariel, the old saying is, hindsight is always 20/20, but in a 4th and 1, you might want to locate the guy who's 5'11", 225.
Probably, and just looking back at that replay, he just gets through that one tackle, and nobody was able to find him, and by then he was long gone. A good job by the defense trying to catch up to him, but by the time they even got to him, it was too late.
Saunders and Holly back deep for the for the Bolts, excuse me. And it looks like Saunders is going to field this one. He's got space, but it closes up right around the 20-yard line. That's where Millville has it 1st and 10.
Millville had a lot of success in the passing game on that last drive. You have to think until the prep defense is able to stop that they're going to keep running it.
At the 21-yard line, it'll be 1st and 10 for Millville, and O'Connor so far in the game is 6 of 8 passing for 72 yards. So, been very, very effective. And I can tell you, talking with Coach Lou, he was telling me the middle of the field is wide open in a lot of film that he looks at with their hands. And he wanted to, and there's a timeout on the field. We'll take it with him. 2:58 left, first quarter, tied at 7, back after this.
Hello, I'm John Capizzola.
And I'm Yolanda Garcia-Balicki, and together we're running for Cumberland County Board of Commissioners. And I'm asking for your vote to restore progress to Cumberland County.
For too many years, our Republican-led Commissioners Board has failed our county. They've come up short with a jail resolution. They've also fumbled the opportunity for a county broadband initiative. They've left millions of dollars of federal grant money on the table. Now, our cities and our townships are left to negotiate for themselves.
They've driven away experienced employees and replaced them with friends and families. And while they claim to hold the line on taxes, we know they have spent our county surplus, which will ultimately lead to a painful tax increase in the future.
It's time to bring back stability, opportunity, and integrity here in Cumberland County. Vote for yours truly.
1st and 10. O'Connor flushed out of the pocket. Evades a tackle and he slides down at the 35-yard line. Robbie O'Connor doing some scrambling, Ariel, something he has not been doing this year.
No, and that's a really good job by not forcing a pass or holding on to the ball too long. He saw he didn't really have anything. He took that wide open lane and did a nice job to get down.
So O'Connor, the junior, showing some legs in this game, and when you have that type of pass rush that the prep has, you're going to have to get mobile back there. Smith in motion for Millville. O'Connor straight drop back. Looks. He throws he's got a man open. That's Reggie Holly. He had 2 receivers in the area, and I don't know if either receiver knew what was going on.
Yeah, it looked like the first one went for it, couldn't get it. Then it was Holly who kind of had to dive. It was kind of one of those in-between balls that if anybody could have caught it, would have been great.
2nd and 10. Ball at the 34-yard line.
It looked like Devontae Smith was the other receiver, kind of in the area.
Saunders checks in the game for Millville. Jackson checks out. Holly goes to the far side. Millville goes trips to the near side. O'Connor, slip screen, Saunders. Saunders looks for room, puts his foot down, gets over the 40 to the 43-yard line. It's going to be 3rd and 1 after the gain of 9.
And it's early, but you can see the strategy that Millville is going with in that passing game is trying to, get those quick ones behind the line and let their receivers take that open space. So another really good job on that play.
And the prep is going to, they're going to control the area in the tackle box. They're absolutely going to, the line of scrimmage against the run, I think the prep's going to control that space. So it's incumbent upon Millville to get outside, get their athletes outside and let them eat. 3rd down and 1. Holly takes it himself, looks for a place, and he's going to get the 1st down. He just found a little bit of a seam there. There wasn't much room, and he just takes it to the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 2 for Holly and a 1st down.
It was a good second effort by Holly. He was kind of stopped first, kept going, found that hole, and just needed that extra yard or two to get the first.
So clock ticking, a minute left here in the first quarter. We're tied at 7. Bolts go trips to the far side and 2 wide receivers to the near side as they go empty backfield. 3-man pressure on defensive line for the Prep. Now they creep up an edge rusher, and they're going to get it to Evan O'Neill. And O'Neill does the smart thing. Get what you can and get out of bounds.
Exactly. You've got some time here, 36 seconds. You've got some time to make something happen here. But yeah, that's the smart thing. Don't try to be the hero and get the extra yards.
Sets Millville up in good position. They're getting rid of the ball in a hurry. Short passes.
I think that's been important too, that O'Connor is getting the ball out quickly. He's not kind of letting the pocket collapse on him.
So Holly is in the backfield as Millville goes 2 wides, and now they'll flank Holly out to the far side as a slot. And they try to get it to Saunders on a flat route, but the ball is out of his reach, incomplete, brings up a 3rd and 5.
Yeah, that would have been an impressive catch if he was able to reel it in. Would have had to do it one-handed.
So 3rd down and 5, ball resting on midfield. And so if they don't get it, Ariel, is it a 4th down and go, or do you punt the ball and try to get the Prep deep?
Oh, I think it kind of depends on what happens here. If it's 4th and 1, 4th and 2, absolutely. You saw what the Prep just did on their drive, going for it kind of around similar territory. But why not just get the first here and take that decision out of your hands? 3rd
and 5, and O'Connor's in shotgun with 3 wides to the far side at Millville. A little discombobulated on their set, has to call timeout. 32 seconds left. We're tied at 7, back after this.
Many people treat their health like a game. With Complete Care Health Network, it's easy to start your healthcare journey. Just select from our specialties and schedule online, by phone, or on our app. Our entire team communicates with one another, so everyone works together on your total health. Plus, we make it even easier with all of these additional benefits. Level up your health with us. Complete Care Health Network. No games, just great health care for everyone.
And now, back to the game.
3rd down and 5 for the Thunderbolts at midfield as we resume play. 32 seconds left in the first quarter. Millville has exhausted 2 of their timeouts so far. Millville will empty the backfield. They go trips to the short side. They go to the boundary with trips. And now we have, it's thrown by the back judge, could be illegal participation. So it's going to be a 1st down for Millville if that's the call. Looks like the Prep had 12 men on the field.
And it looked like the back ref here was kind of, putting his fingers out and counting.
And that's exactly what it is, and that gives Millville a 1st down.
Well, that takes that decision out of their hands.
It's not a 4th down. The ball was resting on the 50-yard line, so it's a 1st down. Come on, folks.
There we go.
Come on, folks. It's not hard. Again, Millville goes into that trips to the boundary. Reggie Holly in motion. They're going to fake it to him. On the crosser. Short gain to Saunders on the crosser. Gain on the play of about 3 to the 42-yard line, 2nd down and 7. Four catches for 38 yards so far for Saunders as he's been actively involved in the offense here. And that's the end of the first quarter with the score. The Prep 7, Millville 7. Back after this timeout.
Hello, I'm John Capizzola.
And I'm Yolanda Garcia-Balicki, and together we're running for Cumberland County Board of Commissioners. And I'm asking for your vote to restore progress to Cumberland County.
For too many years, our Republican-led Commissioners Board has failed our county. They've come up short with a jail resolution. They've also fumbled the opportunity for a county broadband initiative. They've left millions of dollars of federal grant money on the table. Now, our cities and our townships are left to negotiate for themselves.
They've driven away experienced employees and replaced them with friends and families. And while they claim to hold the line on taxes, we know they have spent our county surplus, which will ultimately lead to a painful tax increase in the future.
It's time to bring back stability, opportunity, and integrity here in Cumberland County. Vote for yours truly, John Capizzola, and my awesome running mate, Yolanda Garcia-Balicki, for Cumberland County Commissioner.
Vote column A. Let's protect our future by restoring progress to Cumberland County.
Paid for by Capizzola and Garcia-Balicki for Commissioner.
And now, back to the game.
Second down and 7 for Millville as we start the second quarter. John Barbose Stadium at Wheaton Field. Ariel Melendez. Trips to the far side for Millville. O'Connor alone in the backfield. O'Connor takes the snap, looks. Flag on the play, and O'Connor is going to scramble past trouble and get out of bounds at the 38-yard line. We'll check the flag.
I saw a second flag come out too.
Might be a hold against the Thunderbolts. We'll find out. It's going to be a personal foul against Millville. Will set them back to their own 40. And it will bring up, it'll be at their own 43-yard line. So it's going to be a 2nd and 22.
Not exactly the situation you want to put yourself in.
Well, in this situation, you take a look at your stars to get you out of trouble. O'Connor, back to pass. Over the middle, he's got Saunders. Saunders is going to get to the 45-yard line. That's going to be a 12-yard gain. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 10.
Really nice effort here from O'Connor to stay in the pocket as the pressure was coming in on him to get that ball out.
So it's going to be, they spot the ball at the 46-yard line, so it's going to be a 3rd and 11 for the Thunderbolts. O'Connor back to pass. Has a man over the middle and dropped. And that was Devontae Smith. He had no one around.
Yeah, the Hermits had set 3 men in on O'Connor, which left Smith wide open. Just couldn't watch that ball into his hands.
Lewis back, waiting for the Jones punt. There's the kick. End over ender. And it's fumbled into the end zone. Didn't go into the end zone. And Lewis does a great job of avoiding getting tackled inside the 5. Finds a sliver of daylight and gets it out to about the 8.
Yeah, that are the makings of a really dangerous situation back there. I think he was hoping it was going to fall into the end zone, but takes a nice little Millville roll right at the 1. And yeah, credit to Lewis to be able to get anything out of that.
So the Prep deep in their own territory at the 8-yard line. You see it here. muffed by Lewis.
It looks like the wind might have taken it a little bit off. And yeah, he's hoping. Nope, it stops right at the wall.
Right at the goal line, and so he had to return it. So 1st and 10. Store's going to hand it off, and getting to about the 11 or 12 yard line. They actually started this drive at the 9, not the 8. So the ball's going to be marked at the 12. So Coney gains 3. Second down, 7, the ball at the 12. Prep comes out in a power formation. Pistol set. Store takes the snap. Hands it off. And getting out, the first down out to the 19-yard line is going to be Ty McClear. So McClear gets 7 yards and a first down. So 1st and 10 for the Hermits, the ball at the 19-yard line. So Store again. McClear looks for room and he gets hammered. Jaden Jones coming off the edge. And McClear is hammered for a loss of 1 back to the 18.
Yeah, he was trying to catch the outside here.
He was looking for a seam area, and then Jaden Jones pops off the edge, gets off his block, and now watch this pop right here. Bam!
He said, "You're not going anywhere."
It's a good play by Jones. It's going to bring up a 2nd down and 11.
And that's the big thing for Millville on defense. If they can key in on that run game and force the Hermits to throw the ball a little more.
Prep goes 4 wide. They come to the near side. And getting out to the 20-yard line is going to be Liam Flynn. He gets 2 yards out to the 20. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 9. Third down and 9 from the 20-yard line. Ryan Store, two of 3 throwing today for 9 yards. They have 2 wide receivers near side and then 1 far side. Now they flare out McClear. No, you have an illegal motion against, I believe it's illegal motion against the Prep. And it is. That brings the ball back to the 15-yard line, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down and 14.
This is where you got to get off the field here if you're Millville. You cannot give them momentum in getting this first down.
So it brings up a 3rd and 14. Prep taking their time. Play clock under 15. Now it's under 10. So 2 wides, far side, 1 near side.
You have to get it off quick.
They're going to go ahead and run a power move, but getting only 2 or 3 yards. I believe that was Roman Coney.
Felt like they were kind of just hoping Coney was going to be able to run one off there, but nothing really doing.
Gain of 3, and it's going to bring up a 4th and 11. 5 carries, 11 yards for Coney. Except for that one big play, Ariel, and Millville's defense has been up to the task.
Yeah, and that's what we talked about kind of coming in, and I talked about with the assistant coaches. Coney's a big part of their offense, and if you're able to limit him, you're doing something right.
Tanzola will punt the ball. There it is. Caught. And trying to get to the near side is, I believe that's Saunders. But He's going to go nowhere, but he's tackled at his own 47-yard line. That's where Millville will take over with 6:23 left here in the first half.
Millville really looking at Saunders, as you kind of mentioned earlier, someone else, looking to step up. And Saunders has really kind of carried the load so far for the Thunderbolts.
So Millville with good starting field position at their own 47-yard line. Aiden Dawkins in the backfield for Millville. Millville does not have the correct personnel, but the play clock is fine. It's 20 seconds on the play clock. O'Connor in shotgun. Takes a snap. He hands it off. Tries to get Dawkins to the near sideline. We're going to get a hold against the Thunderbolts.
And Millville trying to go back to the running game to see if they can get anything going. Dawkins trying to get the outside, but it won't matter with the flag.
So it'll be a hold against the Thunderbolts, and it'll be a 1st and 20.
This is something that has plagued Millville before, is the penalties.
Millville played a real clean first half against Cherokee last week, but then 9 penalties in the second half. Didn't cost them, though. They were able to score on the Chiefs. It would cost them against this team. Millville empties the backfield. They go trips to the far side. 1st and 19. They're going to throw it out. And getting across the 40 and bang down is Devontae Smith. He fumbles the football, and the prep picks it up.
Exactly what you didn't want to happen for Millville. Take a look here. They were trying to look like he was actually going to be stopped a little bit behind the line, but manages to get out here. And a nice job to bring that ball in, but you'll see right on the hit. Just couldn't keep both hands on the ball. Right there, pops it out.
And the prep will take over with 5:42 left here in the first half. Looks like prep is going to run power. Straight ahead. And running it to the 36-yard line is going to be Johnny Chirico. Down to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of only a yard. Second down, 9 for the prep. So, Avriel, we're talking about a clean football game already. Millville with 3 penalties for 30 yards and now a turnover. And against a team like this, you can't make many mistakes.
No, you don't want to give the Hermits any, sense of relief, any sense of life. It's still a very close game, 7-7 here, just under 5 minutes.
And a timeout, St. Augustine. Tied at 7, back after this.
TD Bank sees millions of transactions, but we never forget it's the humans behind them that matter most. So, even though we're leading, changing where and how people bank, and we have the financial strength and industry expertise to support small and global businesses, we'll always believe in putting people first. And believing that is how we're making banking unexpectedly human.
And now, back to the game.
Second down and 9 out of the timeout for the Hermits. Millville doing a great job, again, except for that one big play at, it's 18 yards on 9 carries for the prep, other than the 59-yard run by Robinson. Store in shotgun. And Storr's going to be hit and dropped. They're going to mark him at the 44-yard line. That's going to be a loss on the play of 7. And they'll bring up a 3rd down and 17. Check that. Yep. 3rd and 16.
That was
I got to do the math in my head real quick.
Oh, you're a lot better at that than I am. I just sit here and wait to hear what you say and go from there. That was Andrew Pinnock on the sack.
Trips to the far side. They had an uncovered tackle. That's why one player sets, and Storr's back to pass again, and he's going to be dropped again.
And what a hit. You see Darnell Williams, a part of that.
So Millville flying up the field, sacking Storr twice, and it looks like the turnover will not cost them. Storr could not even set his feet. And coming in is Octavian Spence with a big hit by Darnell Williams as well. I do not want to be hit by Darnell Williams.
I don't want to be hit by anyone, but yeah, especially Williams coming in at 240.
Tanzola is going to punt the ball. Here it is. The high, lazy kick, and it will hit, and it'll take a Millville roll into the end zone. Smart, heady play that time. And we will take a break, come back after this.
Hello, I am Roy Shepard.
And I'm Carmen Del Vicario.
And I'm Joe Durella, and we are Team Millville for City Commission. We have an aggressive agenda to bring Millville back. Number 1, financial stability. 2, invest in our police department and public safety. 3, economic development. We bring vision, integrity, and experience. Vote Team Millville on November 4th.
Paid for by R.M. Quirk, Treasurer.
First and 10 for Millville. Holly is the quarterback. He's going to roll to his right. Looks down the field and tries to get it to O'Neal, but the ball falls incomplete. So looks like Coach Ayala wanted to change things up a little bit by putting Holly in.
He just wasn't really able to find anyone open on that one. Tried to kind of drag that one out as long as he could, but at that point he just had to throw it away.
And with that, that destroys Holly's perfect passing rate. He was 2 for 2 on the season. First incompletion. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 10 from the 20-yard line. And Holly stays in the game at quarterback. He'll roll to his right. Finds room, has a seam, and now we have another flag against Millville, and that time I thought it was a clean block. So if we can rerun the play here, I know exactly what they're going to call. So the seam that Holly gets is right here, and the block.
It sounded like they actually called holding.
They were supposed to be on number 7 was the hold, apparently, but it was not. Number 7 just fell on his own. So that brings up Millville is in a 2nd down and 20. And Holly is going to get the ball and hand it off. That's going to be Dawkins. And Dawkins gets to the 11. And it looks like the prep is going to take a timeout. We'll take it with them. 2:32 left in the half. It's 7-7 back after this.
Celebrating moments, honoring memories. Christie Funeral Home in Millville, New Jersey has over 125 years of dedicated service to the community. Whether you choose burial or cremation, you can hold a funeral service to honor your loved one. We are happy to provide a traditional funeral or something completely unique. Our honest service and commitment to excellence have served our customers well, and you can rest assured that we can assist you in your time of need. Christie Funeral Home in Millville, New Jersey.
And now, back to the game.
Millville brings Robbie O'Connor back in the game at 3rd and 19. Millville will go trips to the far side. 2 wides to the near side. O'Connor by himself in the backfield. Prep bringing 3-man pressure. Back to pass. He throws it over. He's got a man. That's going to be Holly. Holly is going to be ridden out of bounds at about the 25-yard line. See where they mark the ball. So a good play by Millville just to get some more space. It's gain of 14, and Millville will have to punt. And Jones will punt it away. And waiting for it is Lewis. There's the snap and the punt. Lewis at the 38, bobbles it a little bit, but gets control and is going to be taken down at about the 44-yard line. We'll see where they mark it with 2:14 left in the first half. So Prep will take over with 2:14, and they will have 1 timeout remaining. Millville also with 1 timeout remaining. So the game so far doesn't look like a 6-1 team versus a 3-4 team. Millville holding their own in this game. Storr in shotgun. He's going to pass it. Millville flying up the field. He can't find room. He's going to be taken down and sacked. Sacked back at the 34-yard line. That's a loss of 10. It'll bring up a 2nd and 20.
Millville hasn't been fooled at all when they see Storr drop back. And just grabs him. That's what you want to do. You want to just wrap him up. Don't give him a chance to get out of that.
And Ariel, you take a look at the Prep offensive line. They are definitely, the mini hogs, like the old Washington team. But they're not. They can't deal with Millville's quickness on the D line.
Yeah, Millville's definitely getting back there in a hurry.
Storr back in shotgun again. He's going to hand it off. It's going to be McClear. McClear is going to get a lot of that yardage back. Great job of fighting through traffic and getting the ball up to the 47-yard line. That's going to be a gain on the play of 13. It's 3rd and 7.
Yeah, it makes it a much more manageable 3rd down situation. We tick down to a minute left.
Again, McClear. This time he gets to the 49. That's just a 2-yard gain. It's 4th and 5.
The clock running. We'll see. The Prep looks like they're going to stay on the field. They do get the ball
to start the second half.
So we'll see. They're not really in a hurry.
Well, because if they don't make it, Millville's in good field position. They can throw a couple of passes.
Yeah.
And Millville does have a kicker this year. Usually they, it's just an extra point guy, but Powers can hit from 30 or 35 possibly.
And I think, are they just waiting to take the timeout as late as possible? There's 10 seconds on the play clock, 22 on the game clock. I wonder if they're just trying to run clock off.
And the play clock stops, 12.8 on the scoreboard clock. And it looks like there's another timeout by the Prep. We'll take it with them. Tied at 7, back after this.
Hello, my name is Craig Atkinson, and I am president of the Millville Thunderbolt Club. The mission of the Thunderbolt Club is to enhance the athletic experience of Millville High School student athletes. We provide a myriad of services for these athletes, including end-of-year recognition banquets for all teams, stipends for teams and individual athletes, college scholarships of $35,000 per year, meals for special events, as well as hosting the Mike Trout Millville Thunderbolt Club Golf Tournament and the Millville Sports Hall of Fame. Please visit our website at millvillethunderboltclub.com for additional information.
And now, back to the game.
So after all that, Tanzola will punt the ball away for the Prep.
A whole lot of nothing for that.
Back deep is Saunders for Millville. And there's the punt. It's a high kick taken at the 10. Saunders looks for room. And he's going to be taken down at the 15. Flag comes anyway. There's a shocker, a flag against Millville.
I don't know that's going to matter because the clock was at 0.
And that's the end of the first quarter. Excuse me, of the first half. With the score, Millville 7, St. Augustine 7. We're going to take a break, come back at halftime. It's senior night for the band, and the Millville band, I believe, is going to perform. So we're going to take that. Hold on just a second. You cannot end the, hold on just a second. You cannot end the half on a penalty. So if the Prep refuses the penalty, then it's halftime.
Yeah, they're walking off the field, so. Yep.
And the penalty is refused, so it is halftime. So the Prep refuses the personal foul penalty. And we are tied at 7. We'll take a break, come back with the Millville Marching Band. We'll do that right after this.
Imagine living without pain. For over 35 years, Doctors Beebe and Doyle have helped thousands of people find relief from all types of pain. Millville Chiropractic Center has 4 doctors on staff specializing in hands-on or light-touch, drug-free pain relief methods. The examination, x-rays, therapies, and adjustments are all performed at one location. Schedule a consultation today. Enjoy life without pain and discomfort. Millville Chiropractic Center, the area's #1 pain relief center.
And now, back to the game.
Square. Shot square. There cannot be groove. Square. 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 Square.
Please help me celebrate the seniors of the 2026 senior class. Push up Olivia Headley. Actions by Mother Heather, Father Brett, and her brother Trent. Dave Hadley. Escorted by Dave Hadley Jr. and Olivia Hadley. Abigail Saloon. Escorted by her mother Lori and her father Keith Saloon. Aaron Henry. Escorted by Kimberly, Carl, Jenna, Murphy, and Dot Bauer, her grandmother. Anthony Zagazova. Escorted by Natalia, Sergey, and Boris. Peyton Barlson. Escorted by her mother Melissa, stepfather Ty Bowen, and boyfriend Hunter Finch. Josephine Harlow. Escorted by Gina, her mother, and Giovanna, her sister. Riley Dare. Escorted by Marie, her father, Maribeth, her mother, and Rowan, her brother. Willie Cattell. Escorted by Brad, her father, Jenna, her mother, her brother Liam, grandfather Terry, and grandmother Barbara. Karine Matos. Escorted by Jacob Zanelli and Maya. Olivia Riley. Escorted by Mother Jennifer, Dad David, boyfriend Khalid, cousin Lily Candy, and cousin Cora Candy. Kiana Goodwin. Escorted by her mother Alexis, cousin Micaiah, brother Stephen, uncle Sarah, aunt Lydia, and her cousin Donnie. Tatiana Gonzalez. Escorted by another son, grandmother James, brother Lee, brother Sean, brother Khalid, sister Natalia, cousin Gianna, and cousin Joelia. Noah Reddy. Escorted by his mom, Brittany, godfather, Samir, siblings, Nevaeh, Sienna, and Amarian, cousin, Visonia, and walking in spirit, Aunt Robin and big cousin Kate. Gabe Hickory. Escorted by Father Richard, Mother Paula, godmother Becca, girlfriend Adriana, sister Alyssa, brother-in-law Ralph, nephew Bryson, girlfriend Pam, and mother, and cousin John. Elena Guy. Escorted by her father Sean, stepmom Ashley, her mom Trisha, and her sister Tanya. Keith Tucker. Escorted by his mother Tiffany and sister Katie. Julian LaVoy. Escorted by his mother Stephanie. Julian Jones. Escorted by mother Linda, father Jonathan, sister Naja, sister Carrie, sister Kai, and sister Kylie. And last but not least, Michael Ellis. Escorted by great staff members Callie, Catherine, and John. We're talking a round of applause for all the class 2026 legendary seniors. Congratulations to Texas.
Hello, I'm John Capizzola.
And I'm Yolanda Garcia-Balicki, and together we're running for Cumberland County Board of Commissioners, and I'm asking for your vote to restore progress to Cumberland County.
For too many years, our Republican-led Commissioners Board has failed our county. They've come up short with a jail resolution. They've also fumbled the opportunity for a county broadband initiative. They've left millions of dollars of federal grant money on the table. Now, our cities and our townships are left to negotiate for themselves.
They've driven away experienced employees and replaced them with friends and families. And while they claim to hold the line on taxes, we know they have spent our county surplus, which will ultimately lead to a painful tax increase in the future.
It's time to bring back stability, opportunity, and integrity here in Cumberland County. Vote for yours truly, John Capizzola, and my awesome running mate, Yolanda Garcia-Balicki, for Cumberland County Commissioner.
Vote column A. Let's protect our future by restoring progress to Cumberland County.
Paid for by Capizzola and Garcia-Balicki for Commissioner.
Many people treat their health like a game. With the Complete Care Health Network, it's easy to start your healthcare journey. Our mental health services focus on the emotions and behaviors that affect your overall well-being and features psychiatric, counseling, and addiction services, including our exclusive Fresh Start program, designed to help combat the opioid epidemic in our communities, plus all the other specialties you expect from Complete Care. Level up your health with us. The Complete Care Health Network. No games, just great healthcare for everyone.
Hello, I am Roy Shepard.
And I'm Carmen Del Vicario.
And I'm Joe Durella, and we are Team Millville for City Commission. We have an aggressive agenda to bring Millville back. Number 1, financial stability. 2, invest in our police department and public safety. 3, economic development. We bring vision, integrity, and experience. Vote Team Millville on November 4th.
Paid for by R.M. Quirk, Treasurer.
Celebrating moments. Honoring memories. Christie Funeral Home in Millville, New Jersey has over 125 years of dedicated service to the community. Whether you choose burial or cremation, you can hold a funeral service to honor your loved one. We are happy to provide a traditional funeral or something completely unique. Our honest service and commitment to excellence have served our customers well, and you can rest assured that we can assist you in your time of need. Christie Funeral Home in Millville, New Jersey.
And now, back to the game.
We are back at John Barbose Stadium, Wheaton Field. Ariel Melendez along with Rich Van Noort. We're tied at 7 at halftime. Let's take a look at the halftime statistics.
And this is called, does Ariel type everything in the right spot? And does she type it correctly? It looks like she does.
So the Prep had 83 total yards on the day, 2 penalties for 10 yards. They've been fairly disciplined. And they've given up 140 to the Thunderbolts. Ryan Storr is 2 of 3 passing for 9 yards. Roman Coney, who is their leading back, averaging about 167 yards a game, has 5 carries for 11 yards. Ty McClear, 4 carries for 21. Chirico has 1 carry for 1 yard, and Storr has been sacked 4 times for 18 yards in losses. Helfenstein has 1 catch for 7. Flynn has 1 catch for 2. That accounts for the 2 receptions for the Prep, 2 penalties for 10 yards. They held the ball for 12 minutes and 54 seconds. And the Prep had only 1 first down in the first half. And that was done when they got out of the shadow of the goal line. They got a first down, was able to get some space and punt. The run by Robinson does not count as a first down. He scored. So, so let's go ahead and head over to the Thunderbolts. Thunderbolts have 140 yards in the game, 118 through the air. And O'Connor is 12 of 17 passing for 118. Holly a carry for 2 yards. O'Connor 2 carries for 22. Dawkins 3 carries for -2. For the leading receiver for Millville is Saunders, 5 catches for 49. Reggie Holly has 3 catches for 48 in the game. Smith 2 for 11. O'Neal 1 for 5. Dawkins 1 for 5 as well. Costly turnover for Millville. They fumbled in their own territory. Their defense picked them up. 4 penalties for 40 yards and 6 first downs for the Thunderbolts. Millville opened the scoring with 5:25 left in the first. It was Reggie Holly taking a 27-yard pass from Robbie O'Connor. Powers kick made it 7-0. And then on the ensuing possession, the Prep had a 4th down and 1 at the 41-yard line, and they ran power with their big man, running back Jaden Robinson, all 5'11", 225, and he toted the rock all the way to the end zone, and that tied the score up at 7, and that's where we stay. We're at 7-7. Millville will kick it off here to start the second half, and the Prep will have the ball.
Yeah, I don't think we expected, coming in a 7-7 game at halftime, but it just seems like these two teams always play close games against each other. A lot of them come down to almost the final possession in one-score games, so I guess a little not surprising that we are where we are. Kind of both ways. You think a 6-1 team, we wouldn't be where we are right now.
Well, they had the Prep had a fairly easy time with Rancocas Valley last week. Rancocas Valley, folks, it's not the same program it was that beat Millville to start the season. They ran out to a 4-0 record. They're now 4-4 and fading fast. But they get healthy tomorrow because they play Lenape. So Lenape, who is 0-8 on the season. But they also had a problem with Mainland. They won at Mainland only 17-7. And their defense did a fantastic job against the Eagles of Winslow, holding them to only 19 points, which is amazing. So Shepard will kick the ball off for Millville, and it's going to go to Clark. Clark looking for room, tries to get it to the outside. Millville's special team does a great job, and now we have a flag.
At least one, if not two. I see 2 yellows on the field.
They're going to call a horse collar tackle against Millville. And that'll bring the ball out to the 40-yard line. So the Hermans will have it 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line to start this drive.
I think what we also didn't expect, and what Millville's done a really good job in, is limiting Coney. He came in with nearly double the rushing yards than his team has receiving altogether. He's got almost 900 on the ground coming in. His team 503 receiving yards total.
Coney's going to go power, and he's tripped up as he crosses the 45 out to the 47-yard line. That's going to be a 7-yard gain for Coney. They want to get him going. I'm sure they talked about it at halftime. 2nd down and 3. So when your bell cow only has 11 yards in the first half, you're going to find ways to get him going. And that time they just went Wildcat power. Again, Coney staying in the backfield. McClear again, motion. They're going to go to the left side. And Coney's going to get the 1st down at midfield. So it's a gain of 3 and a 1st.
He got tripped up as he was starting to run, but was able to dive enough to get the 1st.
So Coney will come off the field. I don't see Ryan Storr at all. Or is it going to be McClear?
It does look like McClear.
1st and 10 for the Prep at midfield.
Hermit's trying to get a different look here to start the second half.
And it is McClear at quarterback, so looks like they're going to run power. They fake up the middle, and McClear is tackled for a yard loss.
Not fooled at all was Darnell Williams.
2nd down and 11 at the 49-yard line.
Williams had his sights set on McClear and didn't miss. And McClear came into this game only 2 attempts, 1 completion for -3 yards.
So some confusion as to the setup of the wide receivers. 2nd and 11. They're going to give it wide to Clark. Clark has some room, not a lot, as Millville's speed closes down the edge. He'll get 4, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down and 7.
Yeah, the Prep just trying to find any different look that they can to maybe jumpstart this offense. And aside from maybe that little run, it's not going so well.
It's going to bring up a 3rd down and 7, and Ryan Storr comes in at the quarterback position for the Hermits. Coney's in the backfield, in the offset eye pistol set for the Prep. 3 wide receivers. Storr back to pass. They throw it in the flat to Coney, and he drops the ball. So the ball is incomplete, and the Prep will have to punt the ball away.
Coney had some space there. Looked like he started to take off before he really ever had it.
Saunders and Smith back deep for Millville, waiting for Tanzola's punt. Apologies. Might want to watch the fake here. You're in plus territory. It's a good time to take a chance. And they do not fake it. Tanzola has plenty of time to get the kick off, and the ball's going to go to the far sideline. It's going to go out near the 10-yard line. See where they spot it. Good punt by Tanzola. They mark the ball at the 11 with 9:33 left in the 3rd quarter. So Millville has a long way to go here. The defense gave up the 2nd first down of the game to the Prep. And they're going to mark the ball just short of the 12. So we'll call it the 12-yard line. 1st down and 10.
This is one where you want to put together that long drive. Your defense has done a really nice job of limiting the Prep. You want to reward them with a good drive here.
So Millville's going to come with a set. We're going to have an offset pistol eye with, looks like Cobbs is in the backfield along with Graves. Now they're going to throw it out. And trying to get some room and getting nowhere. It looks like,
I believe that was Saunders.
I believe it was Saunders. See if he gets up. It was.
Yeah, he just didn't really have anywhere to go.
So no gain. It's going to be 2nd down and 10.
Yeah, they really are looking at Saunders to kind of carry as much as he can, receiving-wise.
I would imagine that the Hermits are focusing on Reggie Holly. And
might as well,
anytime he's in the game, they are shading a safety to that side for sure. O'Connor with an empty backfield. 5 wides, 2nd and 10. O'Connor has a man on a slant. Down the 25, 26-yard line, and that is Reggie Holly.
Well, that's Devontae Smith.
Well, check that. That is Devontae Smith. These old eyes and these numbers that I can't see. So it is Devontae Smith, and it's out to the 25-yard line. That's a 13-yard reception.
That's a really nice throw from O'Connor. The pressure was coming in on Smith to be able to fit it into that window.
First and 10 for Millville at the 25-yard line. Again, empty backfield. 4-man pressure by the Prep. Down the sidelines. He's got a man open. It is caught and dropped.
That's Holly. He had it. He had it in his grasp. I don't know if it was just a touch too high. But O'Connor nearly put that one on the money.
So it'll bring up a 2nd down and 10. You can see it here, Ariel.
We'll see if this one was too high or if he does just drop. We'll see if we can tell.
And it is in his hands and through his fingers and incomplete.
A touch high, but that's a ball you'd like to think that Reggie would say himself that he should have had.
O'Connor on second down, takes the snap. Has a man over the middle. It's Reggie Holly. He gets to the 30-yard line. It's going to be a gain of 5. It'll be third and manageable here. They'll mark it at the 31 for a 6-yard gain. So you can see right here on the crosser, Holly just coming straight across on a slant. Able to pick up 6 yards. It brings up a third down and 4. Again, empty backfield. Millville going to do this. It's almost a base set in this game for the Thunderbolts. 4-man pressure by the prep. Here they come. O'Connor's flushed out, and he's going to be sacked. And he fumbles the football, and it looks like Connor got it back. So a loss on the play of 9 for O'Connor, and Millville will have to punt it.
There is a flag on the play.
I wouldn't expect this to be against the prep. So the statistic out here is that Millville has 61 penalties on the year of their opponents' 31.
Yeah, Millville's not happy walking off the field, so let's see. A hold.
So the hold against Millville's declined. So Millville has 5 penalties, 2 of them declined. 7 in the game altogether, and Lewis back deep for the prep.
Yeah, the pocket closed quickly on O'Connor. He tried to scramble as much as he could, but Herbert's able to wrap him up on it.
Jones will punt the ball away, and there it is. High kick. Millville's going to cover it, and it's fumbled. It's on the ground. Who's got it? Millville.
And I want to see who it was on it. That was a tremendous hit.
And I did not see a fair catch call that time.
No, and I don't know why. You've got a man right in your face. You'll see it right here. Why you don't call fair catch right here. He catches the ball and immediately is hit. Okay, I see a 3. 30 is at 31.
It is 31.
That's
it is
McCoy. Yeah,
and the ball at the 38-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10 for Millville, and a big turnover for the Thunderbolts. O'Connor in shotgun. Trips to the far side. Takes the snap. Here comes the rush. Looks down the field. He's got a man open. It is, just out of the reach. In the end zone of Reggie Holly. He was there, just a bit overthrown. I love that play call, Ariel, because they're going for the jugular right off the bat.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, when you get a big turnover like that, you want to stuff it in right away. And boy, Holly was just unmarked and just a touch past his fingertips.
And I'll give the Preps pass rush a little bit of credit. I could not get the defender's number, but there was somebody impeding at least the vision of O'Connor, and may have caused that ball to go incomplete. 2nd and 10 from the 38. O'Connor. Again, they're going to go deep, and it falls incomplete.
And Smith is down.
And there is an injured player on the field. That is Devontae Smith.
Yeah, I don't know if Smith was the one that tried to jump up in between the Hermits defenders.
I believe that was him.
Yeah, we'll see here. And again, it's heavy pressure from the Hermits. O'Connor, you'll see, will get it out right before. And we'll see. I saw someone go in the air. Well, we'll see if we can. Yeah, that's Smith, and got twisted around going up for the ball.
An injured player on the field. We'll take a break. 6:31 left, third quarter. We're tied at 7. Back after this.
Imagine living without pain. For over 35 years, Doctors Beebe and Doyle have helped thousands of people find relief from all types of pain. Millville Chiropractic Center has 4 doctors on staff specializing in hands-on or light-touch, drug-free pain relief methods. The examination, x-rays, therapies, and adjustments are all performed at one location. Schedule a consultation today. Enjoy life without pain and discomfort. Millville Chiropractic Center, the area's #1 pain relief center.
And now, back to the game.
3rd and 10. Devontae Smith walks off under his own power, which is good news for the Thunderbolts. 3rd down and 10. O'Connor straight drop back. Here comes pressure. Down the sidelines, he's got a man. Saunders, touchdown, Millville.
3rd time's the charm.
38 yards out. This time it's Saunders with the catch, and Millville takes a 13-7 lead.
I've got to give O'Connor a ton of credit, sticking in the pocket with the pressure coming down on him. Couldn't hit on the first 2, but a nice deep ball there to Saunders. Millville takes advantage of the turnover.
Powers coming on for the extra point, and it is good. 6:23 left in the 3rd quarter. It's Millville 14. St. Augustine 7. Back after this timeout.
Hello, I am Roy Shepard.
And I'm Carmen Del Vicario.
And I'm Joe Durella, and we are Team Millville for City Commission. We have an aggressive agenda to bring Millville back. Number 1, financial stability. 2, invest in our police department and public safety. 3, economic development. We bring vision, integrity, and experience. Vote Team Millville on November 4th.
Paid for by R.M. Quirk, Treasurer.
It's time for Thunderbolt football. Let's get ready for kickoff.
Shepard kicking off for the Thunderbolts. A short kick taken by one of the upbacks. And returning it to near the 40, over the 40, is going to be Daniel Francis. And the Prep will have great starting field position around their own 42-yard line. So the sophomore for Millville, Ronald Saunders, big star for Millville so far today with 7 catches for 87 yards in the game. 3 wide receivers for the Prep Stores and a quarterback. They're going to hand it off. They're going to go to their bell cow, Coney. And Coney gets a yard.
That was Sincere Gilmore wrapping him up.
Second and 9 from the 44-yard line. .535 left, 3rd quarter. Prep comes out with 2 wides to the near side. Again, they're going to throw a little check pattern, a little button hook, and getting to the 49 of Millville. It's going to be McClear. It's going to be about a yard short of the first down, so it's going to be 8 yards from Store to McClear. So it's going to be 3rd down and 1. Two backs in the game. Handoff goes to Robinson, and Robinson gets the first down, but not much more. They'll mark the ball at the 46, gain of 2 for Robinson. And a third first down of the game for the Hermits. First and 10 at the Millville 46-yard line. McClears to the far side. We have the exploring crew of Lewis and Clark to the near side. They give it to Coney on a quick hitter. Coney gets to the 44-yard line. That's a gain of 2, second 8.
Yeah, they're really trying to almost force-feed Coney the ball and try and get him going in some way. Still hasn't really been able to break off that explosive play.
Second down, 8 for the Hermits. So McClear is to the top of your screen. Straight drop back, pump and go. And the ball is picked off! I believe that's Feeney Childers with the interception.
And that was a great read, too. He followed that ball all the way and was able to get in front of the receiver. I don't think Stewart gets enough on this either. He had pressure.
Well, I got to tell you, Ariel, as far as taking that inside position, he took that away. He did not go, it was an out and up, and he did not go for the out and stayed in that inside position and ate that play up at the 16-yard line.
Really nice read from Feeney Childers.
So Millville, this season, has had problems in coverage this year. That was a great play by Feeney Childers. Again, empty backfield. O'Connor in the shotgun. He's being chased out. He's going to try to get the ball away. Was his arm going forward? Was his arm? They're going to say it's a touchdown. Millville gives it away on a 3-yard fumble recovery for a touchdown.
And that's one of those situations for O'Connor. He was trying to get the ball away.
Was his arm going forward?
He never got it forward, it looks like. And I don't know, in that situation, that might be one of those you got to eat it.
So Robinson with the fumble recovery. And on for the extra point is Tanzola. So this game has changed rapidly. And the Prep can tie it up here. And now movement against the Prep.
Millville had momentum in their favor after that interception and give it right back on the first play.
I don't know what there is to discuss here. Two linemen for the Prep moved. That was an easy call. They're calling against Millville.
Hey, he said defense. They saying Millville got them to jump? Let's see if we can catch it here. I would assume they're making the call.
They're going to call that
on Pinnock.
Andrew Pinnock, when Andrew Pinnock did not cross the line. you have to go into the neutral zone, and Pinnock never went into the neutral zone. So Tanzola comes on for the extra point. Kick is up, and it's good. 3:17 left in the third quarter. We're tied at 14 back after this.
Hello, my name is Craig Atkinson, and I am president of the Millville Thunderbolt Club. The mission of the Thunderbolt Club is to enhance the athletic experience of Millville High School student-athletes. We provide a myriad of services for these athletes, including end-of-year recognition banquets for all teams, stipends for teams and individual athletes, college scholarships of $35,000 per year, meals for special events, as well as hosting the Mike Trout Millville Thunderbolt Club Golf Tournament and the Millville Sports Hall of Fame. Please visit our website at millvillethunderboltclub.com for additional information.
It's time for Thunderbolt football. Let's get ready for kickoff.
So Tanzola will kick it off. Back deep, Saunders. And also Reggie Holly is back deep for the Thunderbolts. We are tied at 14, and Millville making mistakes tonight. And the Prep made a couple of mistakes, and Millville gave it back.
And you've mentioned multiple times, this is not a team you can make those mistakes against. They are going to make them back.
Tanzola kicks it off, and the ball is in the end zone. They're going to let him return it. And getting across the 20 to about, I thought his foot was in the end zone.
His foot was, but I guess the ball wasn't. I don't.
That's probably the ruling by the referee.
Yeah.
And the ball did not cross the plane of the goal line. At the 22-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Thunderbolts. Two wides to each side. They got a double stack to each side. Then Graves is the running back. They're going to fly out to Holly on a jet sweep motion, and he's going to get stopped for no gain. Brings up a 2nd down and 10.
Try and find different ways to get Holly involved as well, get him out in open space, but he had nowhere to go.
Brings up a 2nd down and 10 for the Thunderbolts. Trips to the far side, 2 wides to the near side. O'Connor back to pass. Has a man over the middle. It's through the hands of O'Neal. Incomplete. Catchable ball, but it falls incomplete.
O'Connor was feeling the pressure, and he put that in a good spot for his receiver. He's unable to bring it in.
And that's going to bring up a 3rd down and 10. Exactly where Millville did not want to be.
Yeah, I never got a chance to say it, but before that turnover from O'Connor, that was going to be a key drive for Millville, getting the interception and finding a way to maybe stuff it down their throat, but this is just as equal of a big drive.
Third down and 10. Trips now to the far side. Here comes a blitz. They're going to throw it up, and the ball is... There's a flag for interference. Yep. It's going to be a 15-yard penalty against the Hermits. Unlike the pros, Ariel, in high school, even though it's uncatchable, if there's contact made, it's a penalty.
Oh, and there was plenty of contact made. Yeah, as you mentioned, probably uncatchable for Saunders, but he wasn't really even given a chance to catch the ball.
So the ball will come out to the 37-yard line.
And that's big for Millville.
And it gives them a 1st down.
Yeah, the defender all over like that was Gunoff. And Saunders is just like, well.
So Smith is back in the game for Millville. He's the wide receiver all the way to the far side.
And that's a good sign. Yeah, good sign.
1st and 10 from the 37-yard line. Now O'Neal in motion. Straight drop back. They're going to throw the pass, and it's going to be to Holly, I believe. And Holly, nope, that's going to be
Smith.
And Smith gets it to they'll mark it at the 39-yard line for a gain of 2.
Yeah, with the way Smith went down, very good sign to see him back in.
So 2 wides to the far side, 3 near side. Millville's run this formation quite a lot tonight. Straight drop back. Here comes the rush. Down the middle of the field. The ball is knocked away by Holly.
Yeah, Holly had to play.
That ball was intercepted by McClear, and Holly stepped in and knocked it loose.
Holly had to play defender on that one. O'Connor trying to fit it through double coverage. And Holly does his best defender move. Because, yeah, this was in the hands.
Great job by Holly to knock it away. It'll be a 3rd down and 8 for Millville. Play clock down to 15. They've got to hurry. Play clock under 10. Now at 5. They get the play off over the middle. They got a man. And get it being knocked out of bounds. That's a late hit. The whistle sounded, and the hit came late. It's a 6-yard pass, and it's going to bring up a 4th down and 2. That's Saunders again.
Yeah, you saw it right there. I guess they thought because Saunders came back in, they thought he was fair game.
But the whistle blew.
Yeah,
Play is dead. You cannot hit the man after that.
That's the thing I'm thinking from the prep side. But yeah, that's.
We have a timeout on the field. We'll take it with them. We're tied at 14. Back after this.
Hello, my name is Craig Atkinson, and I am president of the Millville Thunderbolt Club. The mission of the Thunderbolt Club is to enhance the athletic experience of Millville High School student athletes. We provide a myriad of services for these athletes, including end-of-year recognition banquets for all teams, stipends for teams and individual athletes, college scholarships of $35,000 per year, meals for special events, as well as hosting the Mike Trout Millville Thunderbolt Club Golf Tournament and the Millville Sports Hall of Fame. Please visit our website at millvillethunderboltclub.com for additional information.
Millville is going to try to get the 1st down, but they're stopped. I think that was Sincere Gilmore, I believe, that took the direct snap if we have the play.
Couldn't find that hole.
So Millville went for it. Gilmore does not get anything.
Actually, it almost looked like Saunders. Oh, they saw 2-0.
Store in at quarterback. Gives it to Coney. Coney is going to get to the 44. That's it. Gain of 1. 10 carries, 25 yards for Coney. Second down and 9 for the Hermits, ball at the 44-yard line. Store. Handoff again. Coney looks for room. Can't find it. He'll be marked at the 43-yard line. It'll be a gain of 1 again. Bring up third down and 8, and that's going to be the end of the third quarter of play. We played 3 quarters at John Barbose Stadium at Wheaton Field, and it's St. Augustine 14, Millville 14. Back after this timeout.
Insurance, we're proud to have been serving our customers for nearly 80 years, offering 30 different insurance products for your auto, home, and business. And to help ensure that you're getting the best rates possible, we give you up to 3 quotes for every policy, so you can choose what's right for you. At Mintz, we're part of the community. Local representatives, supporting events, and proud of it. It's part of who we are. Mintz Insurance. Call today and find out how we can help you save on insurance, or visit us at mintzinsurance.com.
TD Bank sees millions of transactions, but we never forget it's the humans behind them that matter most. So, even though we're leading, changing where and how people bank, and we have the financial strength and industry expertise to support small and global businesses, we'll always believe in putting people first. And believing that is how we're making banking unexpectedly human.
And now, back to the game.
Start of the fourth quarter. Third down and 8 for the Prep at the Millville 43. They fake it to Coney now. Store, the ball is incomplete. Levi Feeney-Childers with the coverage. Ball intended out there for Chase Wilder, and it's now 4th and 8.
All right, for a second I thought that the offense was staying on the field for a minute, but that would have been a risky 4th down to go for.
And it looks like Tanzola's going to punt the ball away, and Saunders is back deep for Millville. Looks like the fake punt, hopefully for the Thunderbolts, only cost them field position.
Yeah, they're fortunate on that.
And there's the punt, a high spinning kick, and it is way out of bounds. That's got to be up close to the 20-yard line. And it is at the 20-yard line, and that's where Millville will take over 1st and 10.
Again, the defense keeping them in this game.
So in the third quarter, Millville outgains the Prep 56-28. But it's tied as Millville made a major mistake deep in their own territory. So 1st and 10 for the Thunderbolts at their own 20-yard line. O'Connor in at quarterback. They're going to send trips to the far side. Looks like Reggie Holly is the running back, and we have a timeout. Millville. 11:49 left in the game. We're tied at 14 back after this.
We're all looking for God. All the signs point to there is really a God. We try to find him in all kinds of ways, in all kinds of places, and through all kinds of things. But there's only one way to find him. That's by personal experience with him. Come visit us this Sunday. We can introduce you to him. New Life Church, Millville, New Jersey.
And now, back to the game.
1st and 10 for Millville at their own 20-yard line. It's been tough sledding trying to run the football. So Millville's passed, already put the ball up 29 times today. Holly's the running back. Now they motion out Holly. They're going to fake it to him. Over the middle, ball's caught. And with the ball is Saunders, and Saunders is over the 30, out to about the 33-yard line. Good use of a decoy in Holly, and they get it to Saunders for 13 and a first down.
Yeah, good job right here with the fake. And Saunders makes a couple players run into each other. Gets himself a little extra yardage.
9 catches, 106 yards for Ronald Saunders tonight. First and 10. Smith, Saunders, O'Neal to the far side. Jackson to the near side. Holly, the running back. They give it to Holly. Holly breaks an initial tackle, fights for more, over the 35. They're going to mark it at the 37. That's a gain of 4. 2nd and 6.
And that's why I think you want to get Holly involved in the rushing game. Is he has a tendency to make a couple players miss and can really fight for yardage.
2nd down and 6 for Millville. The ball at the 37-yard line. Play clock at 10 as they break the huddle. And Feeney Childers and Smith are a little confused, and now there's motion or a delay, either one. They're going to call an illegal procedure against Millville. It'll be a 2nd down and 11.
There's been quite a few times where Millville's kind of been confused when they come to the line.
So Millville had a 2nd and 6, but now they're behind the sticks. You got Jackson to the near side, trips to the far side. Holly stays in at running back. Now they give it to Holly. To the outside, Holly tries to cut it up, and the ball is on the ground, not fumbled. Down by contact, and they're going to mark the ball maybe for a yard gain, if that.
Yeah, the Hermits weren't fooled by that one.
So it brings up a 3rd down and 10. So Holly, Smith, and O'Neal to the far side. Saunders, Jackson to the near side. Straight drop back. And interference all over the place on that one. Smith had a beat on the ball, and he got grabbed. So that's going to be a penalty against the prep for sure. So Bryce Clark, I don't know if the camera caught it, but as he's doing his out, as you can see, O'Connor's looking for him, and as the ball's in the air, Clark grabs the jersey of Smith.
Yeah, I could see that live. As O'Connor had to backpedal quite a bit, which kind of extended that play and forced the defender to make that contact.
So Millville has a 1st and 10 at their own 48. That was a bailout. That penalty bails out the Thunderbolts. And it's going to bring up a 1st and 10.
Now you got to do something with it.
Again with the empty backfield. 4-man pressure coming from the prep. Straight drop back. And it's going to be a hold against Millville. Doesn't matter. It's a good play by O'Connor, but it's going to come back. Definitely a hold against Millville on that one.
Self-inflicted wounds.
Chase Sheely was coming in from his defensive tackle position. As you can see right in the middle of your screen, he's down over the center. Now watch this as we run the play. He comes off the ball and he's held right there.
Yeah, oh yeah, They're not going to miss that one.
So it brings up a 1st and 20 for Millville at their own 38-yard line. So Millville gets a break, gives it right back. Kind of how this game is gone for the Thunderbolts. So 1st and 20. Jasir Graves is in it at the running back position. 2 wides to each side. O'Connor takes the snap. Here comes the drop back. He's got a man, and it's got 2 men in the area. Saunders was there, and so was, I believe it was O'Neal. And it falls incomplete. Second down and 20 from the 37-yard line. Holly and Smith to the near side. Saunders and O'Neal to the far side. Graves stays in at running back. Now O'Neal goes in motion. Straight drop back. And a short pass for short yardage goes to Saunders for 3.
Yeah, not much he was really able to do with that. He kind of had to dive down for it.
And it brings up a 3rd down and 17 for Millville. I would love to see the Thunderbolt use the height of James Jackson. Bail out the safety and go have one-on-one coverage and just use his height to make the play. 6'5", 205. O'Connor back to pass. He's got a man deep. It's Holly. And it falls incomplete.
Holly may, again, have had to play a little defense. As McClear looked like he was going for the interception.
So Millville will punt the ball away.
Let's see. A little bit out of the view, but I think Holly had to play defense again.
That's just the play where you've got 17 yards to go and you tell your star player, hey, you know what? Try to make a play for us.
And Holly's the guy for that.
Jones' punt. It's a short end over ender. It will hit and take a Millville roll. And it will be down to about the 19-yard line. And that's where the Prep will have it with 7:02 left in the game.
You have to think the Prep's going to want to try and eat up some clock here. Though the run game hasn't really worked for them, but I have to think that's going to be on their minds.
Ball's at the 19-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Prep.
This has the makings of whoever has the ball last is the one that'll win.
McClear's in at quarterback. He brings Clark aside. McClear keeps it, and he's going to be tackled for no gain, I don't believe. So Millville comes in and stifles that run at 2nd and 10. 6 carries, 20 yards from McClear tonight. Second and 10, and this is for Millville. This is huge, Ariel. If you can stop the Prep here and get the ball back in a punt, the Prep has 3 first downs in the game, and one of them was given to him by a Millville penalty.
Yeah, the defense has really done the job for Millville for a majority of the game.
2nd down and 10. Quick handoff goes to McClear, and he will get out to about the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 8. It'll be 3rd down and 2. Check that, 3rd and 1. That was just a quick trap play, and now the Prep's going to try to play a little bully ball here on 3rd and 1. And Storr is in at quarterback. They hand it off and not getting the first down. Jaden Jones comes in and cuts down Robinson for a loss of a yard.
You wanted that big play from your defense.
And it's going to be 4th down and 2. And it looks like the Prep's going to keep their offense on the field, except they're not. Here comes the punting unit.
That would be a gutsy call at this point in the game.
That would almost be a Barry Switzer call. Almost.
You got the big stop.
Play clock's at 1, and that's a delay of game. That's a delay of game. Saunders with the punt. Tries to reverse his field. He's going to go nowhere.
Yeah, he actually went backwards.
So that play, the play clock was at 0 before the ball, well before the ball was snapped by at least 2 or 3 seconds. And there was no delay call. .435 left in the game. Millville will have the ball at their own 32-yard line.
And you have to chew clock here. You cannot afford a 3 and out here.
O'Connor takes the snap. Looks. He's got a man down the sideline. It's gone! Reggie Holly's got it! Down the sideline! Reggie Holly is gone for the touchdown! 68 yards and a touchdown to Reggie Holly. And Millville takes the lead.
You don't have to chew clock if you do that, and I think we're going to get it on Sportsman like after the fact, but that was perfectly timed by O'Connor, because Holly hadn't quite turned for the ball, so it landed right in his hands, and you get Holly in open space, he'll take care of the rest.
And Powers will come on for the extra point. And the referee is unsportsmanlike against Millville. And they'll enforce it on the kickoff. Cobb's the holder, Powers the kicker. Snap, and the kick is good. 4:24 left in the fourth quarter. It's Millville 21. And the Prep 14, and here's the play.
Yeah,
simple go pattern.
I hope you can see how perfectly timed this was. Might not catch it here, but good job by Holly to stay on his feet as well. But that could not have been any more well-timed. Got Holly in stride. And good things happen when Holly's got open space.
So Millville takes the lead with that much time left. Now it's up to Millville's defense. They've given up 3 first downs all day long. But they have given up a 59-yard touchdown run by Robinson. So Millville's defense needs to bow up. And they certainly have to tackle. So Millville will kick off from the 25-yard line. Their 8th penalty for 85 yards. And 2 were declined. The Prep has 4 penalties for 40 yards, including 2 defensive pass interference calls. So Shepard will kick the ball away for the Thunderbolts, and the Millville special teams unit will be called on to try to minimize the return yards here. And there's the kick. And it's going to be Clark at the 30. Clark looking for room, and he'll get over midfield, and he's going to be put. And then they're going to call another flag against Millville. And something tells me that they're going to get it for a face mask. That's my guess. Although I didn't see the face mask, I just saw someone come over the neck.
Yeah, I saw a hand up high, but I didn't know that he had gotten him enough.
So we'll see what the referee says here. We'll see if it actually was a face mask here at the end.
Yeah, kind of blocked off there. Yeah, they do call a face mask.
So another penalty against Millville, 9 penalties for 100 yards. And it gives the Prep their 4th first down.
And puts them in excellent field position, too.
They're at the 25 of Millville to start the drive. Storr at quarterback. They go power with McClear. McClear plows straight ahead, and he gets 4 yards to the 21-yard line, 2nd and 6. So what's at stake in this game? Well, the Prep is trying to rack up some power points to get better positioning in Parochial A. Millville, if they win this, they will pretty much have 2 home playoff games. Storr, straight ahead. McClear. And he'll get to the 17-yard line. That's a gain of 4. Check that, that's a gain of 5, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2. Now this is most assuredly 4-down territory for the Prep. 3rd down and 2. Storr, handoff, McClear has the first down inside the 15. No, mark him at about the 12. Gain on the play of 5 and a first down. First and 10 for the Prep. McClear again. Inside the 10. They're going to mark him at the 8. That's a gain of 4. Second down and 6 from the 8. Storr at quarterback, McClear to his right, and Millville's going to call a timeout. 1:57 left in the game, 21-14 Millville. Back after this timeout.
Hello, I am Roy Shepard.
And I'm Carmen Del Vicario.
And I'm Joe Durella, and we are Team Millville for City Commission. We have an aggressive agenda to bring Millville back. Number 1, financial stability. 2, invest in our police department and public safety. 3, economic development. We bring vision, integrity, and experience. Vote Team Millville on November 4th.
Paid for by R.M. Quirk, Treasurer.
And now, back to the game.
Okay, I'm good. Timeout. It'll be a 2nd down and 6 for St. Augustine at the Millville 8. Coach Core went in, talked to his team, tried to settle them down. Technically, that was an illegal participation penalty. Store, handoff, McClear. McClear will get hit and dropped at the 6. The gain of 2. It'll bring up 3rd and 4. Roman Coney was on the field and he was in the formation area, and then they told him to get off the field. When you're in formation, you're on the field, and it counts as an illegal participation penalty. 3rd down and 4 from the 6. Handoff, McClear, dropped in the backfield. Ball's fumbled. Is it a fumble or is he down? They're going to say he was down. Loss of 2 back to the 8. So this is the ball game, and it looks like the Prep is taking a timeout. 54 seconds left in the game. It is 21-14 Millville. Back with a crucial fourth down play right after this.
Celebrating moments, honoring memories. Christie Funeral Home in Millville, New Jersey has over 125 years of dedicated service to the community. Whether you choose burial or cremation, you can hold a funeral service to honor your loved one. We are happy to provide a traditional funeral or something completely unique. Our honest service and commitment to excellence have served our customers well, and you can rest assured that we can assist you in your time of need. Christie Funeral Home in Millville, New Jersey.
And now, back to the game.
Big 4th down here. This, folks, is the ball game. A stop here wins this for the Thunderbolts. Fourth down. They're going to run a tight formation. I have a feeling McClear is out there. He's going to be the intended receiver on this pass. And now the Prep takes another timeout. Okay, we'll take it with him again. 54 seconds left. We're 21-14 Millville, back after this.
Imagine living without pain. For over 35 years, Doctors Beebe and Doyle have helped thousands of people find relief from all types of pain. Millville Chiropractic Center has 4 doctors on staff specializing in hands-on or light-touch, drug-free pain relief methods. The examination, x-rays, therapies, and adjustments are all performed at one location. Schedule a consultation today. Enjoy life without pain and discomfort. Millville Chiropractic Center, the area's #1 pain relief center.
And now, back to the game.
We come out of the timeout, it's 4th down. 4th and 6 from the 8. And McClear's at the top of your screen. He's going to be the guy getting the football. I would cover him for sure. Store is going to roll to his right. Looks to the opposite side. There's no one there. It's incomplete. And now we have a flag. And now a flag's been thrown. We got to see this again. This is...
For what, though? Well, they're still saying 4th down. Well, what's the call?
It's going to be a...
I haven't even seen a call made yet.
They're going to call... The indication is a pass interference and a 1st down. Sorry, it's fourth down still. Pass interference does not get you a first down.
Yeah, I was going to say, he held up the fist for fourth down.
They have to get, so it'll be another fourth down play.
Getting shaken up on that play as well was Jaden Robinson. He's getting helped off the field.
And do we even have a replay here?
I think we're trying.
So it's still fourth down. But this time it's 4th and 2 from the 4.
Clear's been the one they've gone to on this drive.
So Millville's going to have to stop them again on 4th down. 4th and 2 from the 4-yard line. They can get a first down at the 2. It's McClear. He's going to jump pass it, and it's tipped and caught by the prep for a touchdown. Helfenstein with the reception off the tip, and it's 21-20. There's the jump pass, there's the tip, and Helfenstein stays with it, and that's ties the game. If Tanzola hits the extra point. Timeout, prep. 21-20, back after this.
Hello, my name is Craig Atkinson, and I am president of the Millville Thunderbolt Club. The mission of the Thunderbolt Club is to enhance the athletic experience of Millville High School student athletes. We provide a myriad of services for these athletes, including end-of-year recognition banquets for all teams, stipends for teams and individual athletes, college scholarships of $35,000 per year, meals for special events, as well as hosting the Mike Trout Millville Thunderbolt Club Golf Tournament and the Millville Sports Hall of Fame. Please visit our website at millvillethunderboltclub.com for additional information.
At Mintz Insurance.
And now, back to the game.
Extra point by Tanzola. It would tie the game. Millville overloading the left side. Here's the kick. It is up, and it is good. 45 seconds left in the ball game. And we're tied at 21.
Millville's got one timeout left.
And I can tell you that Coach Ayala is just, he's just befuddled at that pass interference call, which was not pass interference. The player ran into the defender.
I know the uncatchable nature doesn't matter here,
It doesn't.
but I mean, it wasn't even close.
So there is 45 seconds left in the game, and I'm sure Tanzola will kick it deep.
Millville's hit from deep a couple times in this game.
Saunders is back deep for Millville. Reggie Holly will go back for Millville as well.
And you talked about the fact that Millville does have a kicker. And you have to imagine they would obviously rather get it in the end zone, but see how close they could get.
There's the kick, high end over ender. It's going to go to Saunders at the 8. Can he find any room? He does find a little bit of room and gets it up close to the 30-yard line with 36 seconds left. Millville does have a timeout. First and 10 for Millville, 36 seconds left. O'Connor in shotgun. One-on-one coverage to the top of the screen. One-on-one all day long. O'Connor back to pass. He's going to throw the slip screen and the ball's incomplete.
You don't have a ton of time to mess around.
If you've got one-on-one, you got to take it. And especially if Reggie Holly's got, if there's no safety help on the guy guarding Reggie Holly, you just got to go for it.
Let's see what he can do. He can do a ton in open space once he gets going.
Play clock at 20. The play comes in. Millville breaks the huddle. 10 seconds left on the play clock. 2nd and 10. There's a snap. Drop back. Throws it down the sidelines. He's got a man, and it is tipped away, incomplete, with 27 seconds left.
Yeah, that was McClear who got his hands on it. Maybe a little fortunate that it was a bit too high for even him to pull down.
Millville's got to be careful here and not leave any time on the clock where they can make a mistake punting the ball.
Now, Connor had time to throw. It's a bit too high for Holly.
3rd down and 10. And O'Connor is going to take a knee, and we're going to overtime.
And I guess Millville not wanting to risk anything. Leaves the one timeout in their pocket. I guess that was the big play they were trying, hoping they hit on.
Smart play by Coach Ayala, though, because if they throw another incomplete pass,
Exactly.
and then Millville does not get the first down, the Prep can call their last timeout. And
Well, the Prep didn't have any. The Prep had used their last
that's correct.
timeout.
Right, that's true. That's right.
I think they were hoping that last play hit. You had that timeout. Get some more space and go from there, but I think once that was incomplete, that's when they decided to just go for overtime.
I think the problem on the Prep redo down inside the Millville 5-yard line, I think the biggest complaint there, Ariel, is the flag was thrown after the ball landed.
Yeah, there was a bit of a delay in that flag. Like they thought about it.
Right.
I did catch that.
And so once the ball hit the ground, the referee then reached in his belt and threw the flag. I mean, the play was over.
I did catch that. It did feel like that flag came out very late. All right, you're the football guy here, so talk me through overtime high school.
So overtime high school is much like college. You get the ball at the 25-yard line, and each team gets one possession, and you keep going until somebody wins. So I believe you have to go for 2 after the second time you score.
Okay. Yeah, that I think I knew that one. But it's not a you score first and it's over.
It is not. So some extra football here at John Barbose Stadium at Wheaton Field. In a game that I've got to say has been dominated, absolutely dominated by the Thunderbolts. But Millville's mistakes have done them in, and certainly the face mask, which, again, I don't want to go after the call, but it was thrown by an official, and the offended player was on the sideline with his back turned to the official, and he threw the flag. So how did he see the face mask?
It's almost like it's one of those, and I didn't see this exact situation. It's almost if it's one of those where you see the head jerk and you just assume that there was some kind of contact. Yeah, I could see the hand come up, but I didn't catch the rest of it to see if he really did yank.
So they're discussing the overtime rules. But Millville fumbling inside their own 5-yard line and it being returned for a touchdown, and the face mask penalty giving them great field position at the 25-yard line. Those are mistakes that come back to haunt you, and the Prep was able to tie the score because of those mistakes. They took advantage of it. And, of course, also a pass interference penalty.
Yeah, this is a game that Millville probably could have walked away with the victory. It's not over yet, but a game that didn't need to get to this point. Those mental mistakes, those small errors. Coach Ayala has talked about playing that clean football game and executing. And Millville executed on offense and really on defense, but it was those tiny little mistakes.
The Prep had 29 total yards in the third quarter. Meanwhile, Millville had 88 yards in that fourth quarter. It is not first to score. I'm being asked by Ryan. It's going to be each team gets a possession from the 25-yard line. So it looks like Millville will have...
Yeah, O'Connor's coming on the field,
So Millville will have the ball first from the 25-yard line.
You want to put the pressure on.
Millville has done well in the middle of the field, attacking it with the short passing game. And they have it 1st and 10 at the 25. O'Connor in shotgun. Takes the snap. Back to pass. He's got time. He's going to the end zone. And the ball is tipped away.
There was no receiver because he was on the ground. Saunders was never in the play.
Trying to find out what happened to Saunders. Well, first of all,
yeah, I can't. We won't see it from here, but there's got to be a reason Saunders is on the ground. He's not just there for the heck of it.
2nd and 10 on the 25-yard line. O'Connor takes the snap. Has time, throws it, has a man open, and the ball goes through the hands of the intended receiver. I think that was Saunders.
Yeah.
He was open.
It hit the hands, that's for sure. Take a look real quick and see if he just drops it.
Goes through his hands.
Yep.
Incomplete.
That's one you have to catch. Especially in this situation.
3rd down and 10. O'Connor takes the snap. Straight drop back. Looks, and he is going to be sacked for a yard loss back to the 26. That time they had a spy on him. And now it's going to come down to 4th down.
He tried to scramble out and maybe find somebody, but the defense was on him.
Fourth and 11, and Millville's going to take their timeout. We're tied at 21 back after this.
At Mintz Insurance, we're proud to have been serving our customers for nearly 80 years, offering 30 different insurance products for your auto, home, and business. And to help ensure that you're getting the best rates possible, we give you up to 3 quotes for every policy, so you can choose what's right for you. At Mintz, we're part of the community. Local representatives, supporting events, and proud of it. It's part of who we are. Mintz Insurance. Call today and find out how we can help you save on insurance, or visit us at mintzinsurance.com.
And now, back to the game.
4th and 10 for Millville. Here comes the pass rush. Man's open and it falls incomplete.
And Millville wants something. They're not going to get it.
There was absolutely roughing the passer penalty against.
Okay, so they do get it.
So it will be a half the distance penalty and a first down.
Okay, I didn't see the flag originally. And they're going to go with a different look. Looks like Holly, because O'Connor came off the field. Oh, just kidding.
Oh, by the way.
He did go to the sideline.
He did go to the sideline.
Stand there for a minute, but he'll stay in.
So they have yet to mark off the penalty. They did call the roughing the passer. And Graves comes off.
There they go.
So they're going to mark the ball at the 12-yard line.
Millville gets another couple cracks at this.
Jackson comes on. They're going to pitch it wide to Holly. Holly tries to pick his way through. He's inside the 10. They're going to mark him at the 10. Gain of 2 for Holly. 2nd down and 8. They're going to keep Holly in the backfield. O'Connor, inside action. Room inside the 5, down close to the 3 or the 2.
I believe that was Smith.
That was Smith. The ball's going to be marked at the 3. It's going to be 3rd and 1. Seven-yard gain. It's going to be 3rd down and 1. Holly takes the bad snap, is going to go straight ahead, and he's in for the touchdown. Reggie Holly from 3 yards out, and Millville takes a 27-21 lead.
A good job by Holly to fight through that bad snap. Picks it right up off the ground and bullies his way in. He had a feeling this was Reggie Holly's ball all the way.
Big kick by Powers here. There it is. He had a bit of a seam, and he took advantage of it for the touchdown. Breon Cobbs is the holder here. It's a good hold, and it's a good kick. 28-21 Millville, back with the Preps turn right after this.
TD Bank sees millions of transactions, but we never forget it's the humans behind them that matter most. So, even though we're leading, changing where and how people bank, and we have the financial strength and industry expertise to support small and global businesses, we'll always believe in putting people first. And believing that is how we're making banking unexpectedly human.
It's time for Thunderbolt football. Let's get ready for kickoff.
Millville's defense now will be called to test. Coney looks for room, and he'll get down to the 22-yard line. Gain of 3 for Coney. He's got 12 carries for 29 yards. 2nd down and 7. Exciting game here at John Barbose Stadium, Wheaton Field. We got bonus football. Play clock under 10 as they break the huddle. Store's the quarterback with McClear next to him to his left. Store hands off to McClear. He is tackled at the line of scrimmage, so it's going to bring up a 3rd and 7.
Prep still trying to force that run game. And wrapping him up, Jaden Jones. At some point, if they're the Hermits, you got to realize that run game's not working.
If you're going to give this kind of instruction, the Millville defense has to understand it's probably a pass. They're probably going to surprise him here.
Yeah, you would think.
You don't spend this much time with your quarterback on the play if it's a straight run. And it's going to be a trick play. McClear throws the ball in the end zone, and it is knocked away, incomplete.
No, okay.
Wait, what? You can't.
Is there a flag?
Apparently the referee's going to call something here.
We'll see here.
Now watch the play. Now watch the defensive back here on McClear's pass. He turns at the last second and knocks it away. He turns. There is contact. There's no question there's contact. But was he playing the ball? That's the question. Was he playing the ball when the contact was made? Did he turn around in time?
I think Saunders, I don't know if Saunders knew he put the hands right up to his head like, I can't believe it.
Handoff, McClear can't find the space. The ball spotted at the 10. And McClear goes for about 2. Ball at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. Store takes the snap. It's McClear again. Following players inside the 5. They're going to mark him at the 4. That's a gain of 4. 3rd and goal.
I think the Hermits can actually get a first down still. Because the chains are still up. Okay, okay.
It's past.
Okay,
the goal line. The stick's past the goal line. Here you go, here. Just trying to play bully ball against the Thunderbolts.
Okay.
3rd down, goal. Again, McClear. Can he get there? He does not. It's going to come down to a 4th down play. He gets a yard to the 3-yard line. So it comes down to this.
And McClear did everything he could to try and drag defenders with him.
Now, last time they went for 2 passes, the jump pass for the touchdown, but the play that drew the penalty was also a pass. So will they do it again? Timeout, Prep. We'll take it with them. 4th down coming up.
Many people treat their health like a game. With the Complete Care Health Network, it's easy to start your healthcare journey. Our mental health services focus on the emotions and behaviors that affect your overall well-being and features psychiatric, counseling, and addiction services, including our exclusive Fresh Start program, designed to help combat the opioid epidemic in our communities, plus all the other specialties you expect from Complete Care. Level up your health with us. The Complete Care Health Network. No games, just great healthcare for everyone.
And now, back to the game.
This is the ball game. It's 4th down and goal for the Prep at the Millville 3-yard line. They've tried to jam McClear down the throats of Millville, but Millville has none of it. And before, Ariel, understanding that they had 2 pass plays, the jump pass, and they also had the one that drew the pass interference. So will they pass here? McClear is the running back. 4th and goal. Store's going to roll. He's going to throw. It's incomplete, and Millville wins the game.
And Helfenstein was the intended receiver, and Store just couldn't hit him. They had him.
So Millville wins the game in overtime, 28-21. And with that, Ariel, I think what's going to happen with the PowerPoints, the Shawnees tapped out at 8. They beat Hamilton last night, but that won't count toward their 8 games. They were ahead of Millville at the 2 spot. Millville's at the 3 spot. I think they're going to flip-flop, and now Millville's going to be the 2 seed behind Winslow.
Yeah, and talking last week, that seems to be what kind of the conversation was, that if Millville was able to win this one, that they would almost guarantee that second home game.
So Millville holds on, and I'll tell you, not a bad play call by the Prep, just not great execution, as Helfenstein was not expecting it, or at least the pass was not where it was supposed to be.
I think that was the design, that was the intention, because Helfenstein was open. I think the pass was just too far out of his reach.
So the players shake hands, and Millville, also with this win, clinches second place in the WJFL American Division with a 3-1 record in the division. So Winslow will probably take care of Cherokee tonight. We don't know what the score is, but they'll be undefeated in the American. Millville will finish at 3-1. The Prep will finish at 2-2 in the WJFL American, and they have a game against Holy Spirit next week. So let's go ahead and take a break, take a breath, so I can do some math, and we'll come back right after this.
Celebrating moments, honoring memories. Christie Funeral Home in Millville, New Jersey has over 125 years of dedicated service to the community. Whether you choose burial or cremation, you can hold a funeral service to honor your loved one. We are happy to provide a traditional funeral or something completely unique. Our honest service and commitment to excellence have served our customers well, and you can rest assured that we can assist you in your time of need. Christie Funeral Home in Millville, New Jersey.
At Mintz Insurance, we're proud to have been serving our customers for nearly 80 years, offering 30 different insurance products for your auto, home, and business. And to help ensure that you're getting the best rates possible, we give you up to 3 quotes for every policy, so you can choose what's right for you. At Mintz, we're part of the community. Local representatives, supporting events, and proud of it. It's part of who we are. Mintz Insurance. Call today and find out how we can help you save on insurance, or visit us at mintzinsurance.com.
Hello, I'm John Capizzola.
And I'm Yolanda Garcia-Balicki, and together we're running for Cumberland County Board of Commissioners, and I'm asking for your vote to restore progress to Cumberland County.
For too many years, our Republican-led Commissioners Board has failed our county. They've come up short with a jail resolution. They've also fumbled the opportunity for a county broadband initiative. They've left millions of dollars of federal grant money on the table. Now, our cities and our townships are left to negotiate for themselves.
They've driven away experienced employees and replaced them with friends and families. And while they claim to hold the line on taxes, we know they have spent our county surplus, which will ultimately lead to a painful tax increase in the future.
It's time to bring back stability, opportunity, and integrity here in Cumberland County. Vote for yours truly, John Capizzola, and my awesome running mate, Yolanda Garcia-Balicki, for Cumberland County Commissioner.
Vote column A. Let's protect our future by restoring progress to Cumberland County.
Paid for by Capizzola and Garcia-Balicki for Commissioner.
TD Bank sees millions of transactions, but we never forget it's the humans behind them that matter most. So, even though we're leading, changing where and how people bank, and we have the financial strength and industry expertise to support small and global businesses, we'll always believe in putting people first. And believing that is how we're making banking unexpectedly human.
Everyone's talking. They're talking at home. They're talking on the job. Everywhere, at any time, you see people talking. But is anyone listening?
Jesus is. He's listening for you to call upon him, and he will answer. Let us introduce you to him. Every Sunday, 11 a.m., New Life Church, Millville, New Jersey.
Hello, I am Roy Shepard.
And I'm Carmen Del Vicario.
And I'm Joe Durella, and we are Team Millville for City Commission. We have an aggressive agenda to bring Millville back. Number 1, financial stability. 2, invest in our police department and public safety. 3, economic development. We bring vision, integrity, and experience. Vote Team Millville on November 4th.
Paid for by R.M. Quirk, Treasurer.
Hello, I'm John Capizzola.
And I'm Yolanda Garcia-Balicki, and together we're running for Cumberland County Board of Commissioners, and I'm asking for your vote to restore progress to Cumberland County.
For too many years, our Republican-led Commissioners Board has failed our county. They've come up short with a jail resolution. They've also fumbled the opportunity for a county broadband initiative. They've left millions of dollars of federal grant money on the table. Now, our cities and our townships are left to negotiate for themselves.
They've driven away experienced employees and replaced them with friends and families. And while they claim to hold the line on taxes, we know they have spent our county surplus, which will ultimately lead to a painful tax increase in the future.
It's time to bring back stability, opportunity, and integrity here in Cumberland County. Vote for yours truly, John Capizzola, and my awesome running mate, Yolanda Garcia-Balicki, for Cumberland County Commissioner.
Vote column A. Let's protect our future by restoring progress to Cumberland County.
Paid for by Capizzola and Garcia-Balicki for Commissioner.
Hello, I'm John Capizzola.
And I'm Yolanda Garcia-Balicki, and together we're running for Cumberland County Board of Commissioners, and I'm asking for your vote to restore progress to Cumberland County.
For too many years, our Republican-led Commissioners Board has failed our county. They've come up short with a jail resolution. They've also fumbled the opportunity for a county broadband initiative. They've left millions of dollars of federal grant money on the table. Now, our cities and our townships are left to negotiate for themselves.
They've driven away experienced employees and replaced them with friends and families. And while they claim to hold the line on taxes, we know they have spent our county surplus, which will ultimately lead to a painful tax increase in the future.
It's time to bring back stability, opportunity, and integrity here in Cumberland County. Vote for yours truly, John Capizzola, and my awesome running mate, Yolanda Garcia-Balicki, for Cumberland County Commissioner.
Vote column A. Let's protect our future by restoring progress to Cumberland County.
Paid for by Capizzola and Garcia Balicki for Commissioner.
At Mintz Insurance, we're proud to have been serving our customers for nearly 80 years, offering 30 different insurance products for your auto, home, and business. And to help ensure that you're getting the best rates possible, we give you up to 3 quotes for every policy, so you can choose what's right for you. At Mintz, we're part of the community, local representatives, supporting events, and proud of it. It's part of who we are. Mintz Insurance. Call today and find out how we can help you save on insurance, or visit us at mintzinsurance.com.
Many people treat their health like a game. With Complete Care Health Network, it's easy to start your healthcare journey. Just select from our specialties and schedule online, by phone, or on our app. Our entire team communicates with one another, so everyone works together on your total health. Plus, we make it even easier with all of these additional benefits. Level up your health with us. Complete Care Health Network. No games, just great health care for everyone.
TD Bank sees millions of transactions, but we never forget it's the humans behind them that matter most. So, even though we're leading, changing where and how people bank, and we have the financial strength and industry expertise to support small and global businesses, we'll always believe in putting people first. And believing that is how we're making banking unexpectedly human.
Celebrating moments.
It's time for sports on the Quinn Broadcasting Network. QBC brings you local sporting events, action-packed specials, and play-by-play coverage of the area's sporting activities. From Pop Warner to college sports, Quinn Broadcasting covers it all. Join us now here on QBC for today's exciting event.
We are back at John Barbose Stadium at Wheaton Field, and Millville wins this game in overtime by a score of 28-21. Before we wrap this game up, let's go down to the field. Ariel Melendez with our star of the game, Ronald Saunders.
Back here at John Barbose Stadium, an exciting 28-21 victory for the Millville Thunderbolts. Ariel Melendez here with our star player of the game, Ronald Saunders. And you have time to catch your breath after that one?
Absolutely not. Like, last play of the game, I just started cramping, and I just was full of excitement that we got the win. 21-8, as you can see. It was a great win going into the playoffs.
And kind of going to before the game, obviously the prep was probably going to put a lot of pressure on Reggie Holly. Did you guys talk about that at all? Was there a thought of trying to maybe use other guys knowing they were probably going to key in on Holly?
Absolutely. We was attacking the middle of the field because we knew they was going to bracket Reggie. And we're just attacking the middle of the field, giving me the ball.
Yeah, and it seemed like that O'Connor definitely was going to you throughout the majority of the game. It seemed like whenever you guys needed a big play, you were there. Just how did it feel to know that your number was getting called for a majority of this game?
It felt amazing coming into my sophomore year, knowing that I'm going to be that guy. It felt amazing.
And this defense really played well for you guys. So kind of take a minute and talk about them. Obviously, they make that last play at the end to win the game for you guys. But just talk about their effort throughout the entirety of this game.
Absolutely. The defense gave it all. Mass safety, linebackers, D-line, corners, gave it all. Played great.
And going into the playoffs now, from our understanding, you guys clinched second place in the division. Possibility of 2 home games going in. With the way this season started and the way the place you are now, how good does that feel knowing that it was a struggle at the beginning of the year to be where you are now?
It felt amazing. Going through injuries, losing games, losing by points, and, offense not scoring, defense not doing what it's supposed to do. We got it together going into the playoffs.
And again, that's our star of the game, Ronald Saunders. I don't have the full numbers with me. Rich will give you that in just a minute, but we know at least over 100 yards of receiving for Saunders as Millville. Hey, you have to say it pulls off the upset against the 6-2 St. Augustine Hermits. We'll send it up to Rich for final stats here on Quinn Broadcasting.
Thanks a lot, Ariel. Appreciate that. And back in the booth, it was 10 catches for 109 yards for Saunders. So, Ryan, let's go ahead and put up the stats for each. We'll start with St. Augustine. That's fine with me. So they had 149 yards for the entire game. Millville's defense really stepped up. Even though they had 128 rushing, 59 of that came on one run, and 69 came the rest of the game. So St. Augustine toted the ball 38 times to get that 128 yards, and again, including the 59-yard run. They couldn't throw the ball very well, but 21 yards passing in the game and 5 penalties for 53 yards. Storr was 3 of 8 passing with 1 interception for 17. Coney comes into the game almost 160 yards a game, 12 carries, 29 yards. Great job by Millville's defense. Robinson had 3 carries for 60 yards. McLear, 17 carries for 53. Storr, 4 for negative 18. And also Clark had 1 for 4. They held the ball for 24 minutes and 14 seconds. They only had 5 first downs the entire game, 5 penalties for 53 yards. For the Thunderbolts, 295 total yards. They focused on the pass because the Prep definitely had some hogs up front. Very talented down 3, down 4. They had a ferocious pass rush the entire game as well. But Millville was able to empty the backfield to go 5 wides a lot in the game, able to tally 267 yards and 11 penalties for 119 yards in the game for the Thunderbolts. Robbie O'Connor, 21 of 37 for 267 yards and no interceptions. And I'll tell you something, he stood in the face of the fire the entire night. The Prep, a ferocious pass rush, had guys in his face all night, but he was able to deliver a 21 of 37 night for 267. Leading rusher for Millville, Holly, 6 carries, 12 yards. O'Connor, 5 for 11. They couldn't get Dawkins going. And catching the ball was Ronald Saunders, 10 for 109 and 1 touchdown. And then Reggie Holly had 5 catches for 122 and 2 touchdowns, along with a rushing touchdown. Smith, 4 catches for 26. O'Neill, 1 for 5. And Dawkins also 1 for 5. Millville kept the ball for 23 minutes and 46 seconds of the game. 11 penalties for 119 yards and 11 first downs in the game for the Millville Thunderbolts. So with that, Millville will start with a home game next week here at John Barbose Stadium, Wheaton Field, in the first round of the NJSIAA playoffs. Their opponent is to be determined. So we will see how the PowerPoints shake out. They will be released on Sunday, so we'll know Sunday when who Millville will be playing right here next Friday. Meanwhile, the Prep, they have one more regular season game left. They take on the Spartans of Holy Spirit next week in Ridgeland at the Prep. So again, Millville is going to be the second place team in the American, which is kind of amazing given the fact that the Thunderbolts started the season 1-4. They wind up the season 4-4, and with plenty of power points because of the schedule they played, they were to slog out a 4-4 season, and they were able to win this game by a score of 28-21. So for Ariel Melendez, who's by my side right now. Ariel, thank you for stepping up when you're needed. You're a good utility man. We can use you at shortstop, third base, or second base anytime.
Right now I'm out of breath, so it's a long, cold walk.
So thanks a lot to Ariel, for Maddie Landerman, Liam O'Haron, and Mia Santana, and, of course, our producer, Ryan. Thanks a lot for watching on QBC TV 22, also Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Millville moves to 4-4 on the season with a big win, 28-21 in overtime. See you next week in the playoffs.
Family owned, service oriented. Since 1960, Allen Associates has been a leader in insurance and financial services. We provide insurance services to roughly 300 groups, ranging from 2 to several thousand lives in the private and public sectors. With more than 60 years of experience and a staff of highly trained and dedicated professionals, Allen Associates is noted for its ability to build strong, long-term relationships with our clients and the communities we serve.
Allen Associates is the place to see. One-stop service, the best that can be. Where the finances Associates will make life so practical.
Call Allen Associates today at 856-692-2250. Allen Associates, your complete health and financial services in Vineland, New Jersey.
This has been a QBC television production, in association with our partners and sponsors. QBC broadcasts on Comcast Cable Channel 22, and live streams its programming on Facebook and YouTube. All rights reserved by Quinn Media and QBC, programming that serves the South Jersey market.